West Branch football fans, and hello to some of the listeners out there from West Liberty, maybe as well. But we're back, 2025 football. It's live here on the Bearcast. Jason Miller joining you. I will not call myself the voice of the Bears tonight because I have the voices, original voices of the Bears joining me tonight. Wayne Lang's joining me up here in the press box. And sideline Jerry Flagel, the original voice of the Bears, is going to be back with us tonight, roaming the sidelines, telling stories, and giving us some field view, eye-level view of what's going on. West Liberty and West Branch, this rivalry goes back over 100 years. And I can tell you right now, folks, it's one of the best games on the schedule. It's a good rivalry. It's going to be a great game no matter what papers say, no matter what a record says. Throw it out the window, Wayne Lang. But you've got families that know each other, friends that know each other. This is just one of those games you won on the schedule.
I mean, this is a rivalry to top all rivalries. I mean, it goes back a long ways. I think maybe it's cooled a little bit here in the last few years. It's not quite as intense as it used to be, as we all know, but it's still a real rivalry, I'm telling you.
And Jerry, this game, with the rivalry, he talked about it cooling down, and most of that because they weren't in the same district for a few years. But you're down there walking around a little while ago, and you could just feel something.
You can, and both teams have brought some energy. I mean, West Liberty, actually, when they came on the field, they made a point of walking the West Branch sideline and hooping and hollering before they took the field. Those guys are jacked. They're ready to play.
And usually teams go through the north end zone and come around that side, but, you know, there's this thing called intimidation, and they've got some big beef out there on that field that we'll talk about here in a little bit. We're going to take a break for about 5 to 10 minutes. Going to play some pregame interviews. You're going to see it on the live feed. You're going to see video with Coach Matt Hughes and senior football player Connor Capper. Wayner, I'm excited about it. It's going to be a fun one.
I think this is a big game for both teams.
Yeah.
Both teams. I think this is a huge game this early in the season. And I think this is going to tell us a lot about both teams tonight.
All right, hang with us. We'll be back in 10 minutes to talk more about this one and kick it off. But right now, have a listen to Coach Matt Hughes and senior captain Connor Capper. Coach Matt Hughes joins me right now in the pregame. We have football tonight, an actual football game, not a scrimmage, an actual football game tonight right here at the Little Rose Bowl. West Liberty comes to town. Your first game as the head coach here in West Branch. What are you looking forward to the most, personally and from the team?
Oh, personally, this has just been it's been a dream come true to follow in the footsteps of so many great of one majorly big influence in my life, Butch Peterson, and to be out here on this field in a coaching position, it's just a dream come true. So I'm excited for that for myself, but more than myself, I'm excited for this team. They put in a lot of work. These seniors have been through so much. 4 different head coaches, and I can only imagine how difficult that's been for them, but they have come every day ready to work. They put in the time, they put in everything I've asked them to do, and they're ready to play.
Since we talked 2 weeks ago, you've now been able to put pads on, full pads, and go through not just the motions, but full hitting. What are you seeing from that? What are some of the strengths and real big positives you're seeing from this team and that big 18-person senior class?
They're physical, they're physical, and that's what I love. We don't have to spread the ball out and throw it every down, things like that. We can line up and run the ball, which I love. I think that great football starts in the trenches, and we got a great offensive line. We have physical backs that can block well, and we got speed. And we got a couple quarterbacks that are really smart as well. So, we have all the ingredients to put points on the board. We just got to execute.
What are you expecting to see from the limited amount of film that you have from the Comets? What kind of football do they put on the field?
They're going to spread it out. They're going to do a lot of they're going to pass a lot. This could be a long game. A lot of screens, things like that. But and they're going to be hungry. I know this West Liberty West Branch rivalry is big, and we've heard a lot of things coming into this. They're going to come in here ready to play. We just got to match their intensity and take it to the next level, and then come out and execute our game plan. I think we'll be fine.
All right, and finally, this is not just coaching a football game, but you get to not just watch your son from a couple years ago. Now you get to walk the sidelines of this beautiful stadium, Little Rose Bowl.
It's like I said, it's a dream come true. This is an amazing facility. It's an honor, a privilege, and I'll give my best. But more important to me, those kids are going to give their best.
It's going to be a fun one tonight here at the Little Rose Bowl. Kickoff here in about 15 minutes. He gets to be a head coach against a team, the Bears and the Comets. That matchup goes back over 100 years. Another chapter is written tonight, hopefully victorious for West Branch. Stick around. We're going to find out here on WestBranch.Football. First week of the season.
Yep.
Player profile, Connor Capper. Is that you?
Yep.
He even introduces himself. That's pretty crazy that he knows his name. Mother will be proud. First time we've seen, as a senior, this is going to be fun. You'll see where I'm going here in a second. As a senior, the last time we saw a Capper wear jersey number 36 as a senior football player at West Branch was 1984. Your dad, Dwayne. Great football player, great track athlete. What are some of the stories that he would talk to you about when he said, hey, you guys should go play at West Branch?
Oh, there's a lot. I can't even name any.
I mean,
There's
what
so
did he
many.
say about playing for the late Coach Peterson and just being a Bear?
He just talked about how much it meant to him and like how hard they played and how good they were.
It was fun years.
Yeah.
Every year they would lose to Mount Vernon at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Former voice of the Bears over here, Jerry Flagel, knows that. But this is a different year, a different team, different coach. What's it been like the transition from Coach Peterson, then to Coach Nestor, and now to Coach Hughes?
Yeah, it's been hard. You know, we haven't really had a head coach like throughout our whole high school year.
Yeah.
It's been hard for us, but I mean, honestly, it just made us grow closer as a team, which is good too. And then we have Coach Hughes now, and he's great. So, you know, it just helps us even more.
What are you excited about being a senior football player?
I'm honestly excited just to get out there and, you know, play the game. It's my last chance in my life to do this. And I don't know if I'll go to college yet for it or not. Depends how this year goes, but yeah.
Are you thinking about going into aviation like your brother?
No, can't fly planes.
So I know you told me before, we talked off camera, and you said you've yet to get in the plane with him.
Yeah.
What is it, just you haven't, or are you scared?
No, I just haven't. I'm not really scared. I'll fly with him.
Okay.
But I might have to bring a parachute.
You picked one out yet?
Yeah,
Perfect
no,
color?
Yeah.
All right. What do you feel about this season just going, take away you, just now put the team together? What do you feel about it?
I'm excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You excited about this game tomorrow night?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it. What do you think?
I'm ready.
You're just ready.
Yeah.
What is the team?
I think we're all ready.
What have they done? What are some of the specific things you've seen as a senior captain that makes you feel this team could do some damage?
I know all the work we put in. I've seen everything that we've done, and we've just done it side by side through 4 years because that's all we've had is us.
So you might say you're a family.
Yeah.
Well, best wishes to you tomorrow night. Family goes way back to 1984, and it's back here in 2025, hopefully on a victorious West Branch football team tomorrow night. You can catch us live right now on the Bearcast, WestBranch.Football.
Go Bears.
The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back.
The Bearcast is live. Man, this field looks great, folks. If you're not here, and I'm sure you're going to see it on the camera, it looks even better in person, obviously. But Matt Chenander, the technical director, has got it keyed up for some HD, and you're going to see as good as pictures as you can see. Stephen Grace, one of the voices of the Bears, comes into the booth now to give us a heads up and a high five. Jason Miller joining you here alongside longtime voice of the Bears, Wayne Lang, is a color tonight, and on the sidelines, sideline. Jerry Flegel is back, the original voice of the Bears. As we alluded to about 15 minutes ago when we first went live, Wayner, West Branch, West Liberty goes back to 1914. The score of that one was 0-0. Tonight, I can guarantee it won't be 0-0. There's going to be some points on the board. There's going to be some feelings hurt. There's going to be some feelings feeling good. And there's going to be two teams and two schools that respect each other for what they do on the field. But they don't want nothing more than to beat their longtime rival.
Oh, you bet. You bet. That walking away from here with a W is pretty big, I think, tonight especially. Like I said before, and I'm not going to harp on this too much, but I just think it's a really, really big ball game for both teams this early in the season. And, the Bears, I felt, got a little momentum at the end of last year with that win in the playoffs.
Right.
Of course, they stubbed their toe the next game, but still that was a big, big deal, I think, for these kids, especially in the offseason.
Jerry, I know you're joining us down there.
Yes, I'm here.
You and Wayne combined, okay? You and Wayne combined called 32 of these games in your careers combined. So you've seen some good ones, some bad ones, some heartbreaks, some celebration. You've seen it all.
Well, and I'm fortunate. I saw a lot of good ones because I started doing this back in the early 80s on there. So the Marv Cook era, the Mark Hyde, Willie Ramsey, that group, watched them go through. And then, of course, when I came back to West Branch in 2014 and you pulled me in and Butch said, yeah, let him in. And it's been a great ride. And so I really enjoy this.
Well, we're happy to have you. We're blessed to have you guys back on the air. You got a wealth of knowledge about not just this game, but of West Branch football. A moment of silence is going on right now. We're going to take a small break.
Is a member of the current West Liberty football program. Whether he was delivering packages to the businesses in West Branch, coaching football, or attending every event that his kids participated in, his laughter, his generosity, and the love he showed others has left a mark that will not fade. In this moment, we pause to remember Matt Meek with gratitude. Gratitude for the time that was shared, the memories held, and the legacy he leaves behind. Thank you. Let's honor America. Presenting the colors, Chauncey Butler, Post 514, the American Legion and Boy Scout Troop 156. West Branch High School Marching Band, directed by Jamie Flanagan.
Good evening and welcome to a beautiful Butch Peterson Field at the Little Rose Bowl in historic downtown West Branch. Storylines. You know what? Last year I started with the same thing, but it sounds so good. Storylines are a part of all sports. Football, specifically this West Branch football team, storylines. For the 4th consecutive season, West Branch has a different head coach at the helm. Butch Peterson in 22. Coach Peterson unfortunately passed from us early of 2023. Coach John Hirschman, Coach Tyler Bailey, and Kevin Braddock were a head coach in 23. Last year, John Nestor was a head coach, and after one season, he left the program. And now head coaching West Branch, Matt Hughes. His son Ty was the quarterback on West Branch's last semifinal team in 2022. Previously coached at Clear Creek Amana in the middle 2000 teens with a record of 23-16. He got there, Wayner. They were a losing football team. The last year he coached, they started that season with 7 wins. This guy knows what he's doing as a coach. Obviously, as a player, he was a linebacker for Iowa starting for 3 years in the 90s. But as a coach, he knows what he's doing, and these kids are buying in.
Well, I got to meet him last night. So, first impressions you can go by, but I was just really, really impressed with him. I mean, he was addressing some kids there, and a lot of times you hate to walk up to a coach when he's busy doing that, but he took the time to come back over and speak with me, and just what a great individual. I have nothing but high hopes, I'm telling you.
I can tell you these kids are really excited to be here tonight, just to be able to play someone else with a different jersey, Jerry Flagel. But speaking of jerseys, speaking of colors, and speaking of conditions, let's go down to you. Give us a good field report and weather report.
I tell you what, this is about picture-perfect West Branch Main Street weather. 77 degrees, fair skies, humidity 72%, a little humid tonight. Winds real light out of the south, 7 miles an hour. Now, the one thing on it is the radar. We do have some storms off to the northwest, and they're scattered. Hopefully they'll scatter around the Little Rose Bowl. We can continue this game.
Yeah, hopefully the Bears can scatter some points around the Little Rose Bowl, but time will tell. 2 minutes left before kickoff. Jerry, we've talked about the depth and the history of this game going back to 1914, and I know one of those things you love. When was this? When this game was played downtown, and not just here, used to be down where the Hoover Park is now. You have some insight on that.
Well, I do a little bit, and that is, way back before it was Hoover Park, it was a fairgrounds area on there, and they set up a football field down there because that was the open area. I mean, the Little Rose Bowl, as we know it today, wasn't as dug out on it, until they did it, I think, later on in the late 20s and 30s. But, the first game was down there. And, you want me to give away the score?
Yes.
It was a high-scoring affair, 0-0 tie.
Oh, my gosh. It was a defensive struggle.
I think there was a lot of leather helmets split that day.
Well, there have been a lot of points and a lot of things and a lot of events happening in these games. You guys have seen them. Wayner, you were part of some. I mean, Jerry, I think the last game you saw was the Brad Hahn field goal, 10-7 game in like 86 or 7. Wayner, maybe the last one you saw would have been the Bears may have lost the first game of that season and ended up in the semifinals somewhere around that year.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
14-7 in like 2003 or 4.
Right. I can't even. Yeah, I can't even recall.
But you've seen some great ones.
Oh yeah, through the years. I mean, I saw so many great ones. It's hard. It's actually hard to go back. I mean, regular season ones. To get into the playoffs is the ones I think you really put a lot of emphasis on too. All the dome games we played, and then you start running into the Appleton Parkersburgs, East Buchanans, all the big power teams back then.
Well, Jerry, I think surprised you're not out there in the middle of that coin toss, but I know you saw what happened.
I did on there, and so they're giving it. It looks like West Liberty won the coin toss and is going to receive. And I got to tell you, the surface on the Little Rose Bowl, I have never seen it in better shape. I mean, I am serious. They've got this grass cut down close. It looks like it's AstroTurf, but it's not. It's real grass. And it's so short. I used to kid Butch Peterson about it. I'm going to come out here and practice with my 9-iron. I think I'd have to practice with my putter tonight.
Yeah, it's that short.
Yeah.
Well, Wayner, he's up here talking about how short it is, how good conditions. He feels like he can get sub-5 in that 40 again. 4.95 in the 40 tonight for Wayner.
You're not talking to me, are you?
Oh, yeah. You still got some world-class spinner speed.
Yeah.
Your son-in-law would tell you he does too.
Yeah.
We won't get there. But we, folks, are about 30 seconds from kickoff. 12 minutes are on the clock. West Branch is going through their warm-up. They stopped it at 1 and just restarted it. But West Branch is doing their introductions of the offense right now. Across front to left to right, you've got senior Bodie Moorhead, number 67, at a tackle, right tackle. Senior 51, Finn McCullough, right guard. Center, a junior, Shea Kinziger. Happy kid. He's a Cyclone fan, kid. Wayner, he's pretty happy from last week.
Oh, I'll bet he is.
Big Mike Montgomery at left guard, and next to him, senior Mike, and senior Lincoln Neighbor, 69, at left tackle. Quarterback to begin the season will be number 33, Nolan Staker. Finished the season on a strong note. As Wayne alluded to earlier, that game at Sigurd and Quixote played well. And in the backfield, you've got Capper, senior. And then the Gates brothers. Keaton Gates wearing 32 this year, and next year his brother Cooper wore it for 2 years, decided to give it up to him so he could have that experience. It's a family tradition. And Cooper goes to number 1 as a senior running back. We're ready to go, Wayner. Can't wait. Let's go Bears. Let's see.
Let's get this thing kicked off.
Number 9, Reese Ginrich is your kicker, returning all-district kicker for 2 years for West Branch.
He can kick.
The special teams are key. His kick is high, it's deep, it's going to be caught at around the 2 by Tully Griffith. He's got a little space to the right, bounces off 1 or 2 tackles, still going, drug out of bounds by the kicker at the they'll say the 27-yard line. The Comets will start there. 1st and 10. I can tell you guys both, excuse me, that these coaches were pretty excited about the defensive guys up front. They've got some quickness all the way around, and it's only going to get quicker, I think, as this game may wear on.
Yeah, I was going to mention I was watching Gingrich in practice last night, and that kid, he has got a leg, let me tell you. That may pay off before the year's over with here.
Speaking of some big beef up front, number 70, Camden Crease, a sophomore, is about 6'8", 3 bills. And on the other side, the right tackle is Perry Lehman, very good player. Quarterback, sophomore, Dylan Miracle, comes over from Clear Creek, is now the Comet signal caller. First pass, he's dropping back, he's pressured, throws a screen. I tell you what, great catch there. The offensive linemen that were blocking for him were 3 yards ahead of the line of scrimmage, but they're going to let it go. Give him we're going to call it a out to the 32, a 5-yard completion on 1st and 10. That's a nice run. You want to get 4 or 5 yards just to shake the cobwebs away. They'll have 2nd and 5. Number 1 on the catch there is Owen Dahlfeld, a senior. You're going to hear number 2 a lot as well. Briggs Collins, a junior. Miracle's a big kid, 6'3", about 210, and he can really, really sling it. Here's the handoff. Nice kickback block, but that's all he got. The Bears stuff Collins up the middle. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, Wayner. But great play up the middle. First led by Big Mike Montgomery.
Big Mike. Plugged that hole in a hurry.
Hurrying up here are the Comets. They got 4 wide left, single up on the right. Probably going to throw a little flat behind. A little swing pass. The numbers are in their favor. From left to right, you got Griffith and Meek and Vandenberg. Rolls out right. He's got a man. Overthrows him off his fingertips. He did have a man open. Just overthrew him, Wayner. That's going to bring up a punting situation.
You know, West Liberty has some size. I mean, I'm
big.
I'm surprised here. They had more size than I thought they would.
I'll tell you about number 70, Camden Crease, is a sophomore. He looks big. On the basketball court, he's very agile. Soft hands, he's a good player. Set to punt, that looks like, I want to say 88, which is Kason Vandenberg. His first season there with the Comets. He's going to be a special player, very important for them. Low snap, but he gets it. Oh, Logan Christoffel may have got a hand on it. It's a short punt. Fair caught by Staker at the West Branch 39. 11 and 18 is 29-yard punt. Great field position actually at the 40. 28-yard punt. The Bears are 60 yards from the end zone to start the season.
Good decision there by Staker.
Okay. Number 33, Staker. Remember, he had a very strong 5-touchdown game in the Bears' big win in the open round of the playoff last year. 5 touchdown to passes for that young man. But the Bears are coming out. This is a full house kind of backfield. One left, one right, and Keaton Gates gets it. He's got a little space, bounces right.
Uh-oh.
He's breaking free to the 50, 45, 40, breaks a tackle, slips another. Not before he gets taken down by Meek at the West Liberty 33. 27 yards, West Branch, first play from scrimmage. Jerry, that's how you want to start a season.
Hey, it is, and this is a different offensive set than Bear fans are used to. But, Coach Hughes decided he wanted to go to the strength of his team, and we got some good running backs as evidenced by that first run.
As Jared Tiley would tell you, this is his kind of football. Pound it, ground it, and see what you got up front. Your will against the other guys. Now West Branch goes to a single set with 2, we'll call them sniffer backs, wings here to the right. In Cooper Gates, we got movement. I think West Branch's left guard tried to get a
Right side move, too.
Yep. Steve Meyer, the head official, says Bears, yellow fabric is on you. 5-yard walk back. Now it's first and 15 at the 38. Must have had a play they really liked. They've been wanting to run and got a little excited.
I'll tell you, Gates had some nice moves on that run. I like that.
He is tougher than nail, tough to bring down. He's a wrestler, but he's tough to break down. But once he gets out, he's got a little breakaway speed that they like. Now that formation we just saw, Wayne, with double wing, has now moved to the strong side to the left. So I'm guessing it's going to go that way. There's a quick toss to him, to Keaton, cuts inside.
There he goes.
Breaks off. Gets back outside, still on his feet. Meek again takes him down, not before he gets to the 20. Give him 18 yards on that carry, and a West Branch first and 10. That's a pretty decent average to start the game, about 20 yards a pop.
What I like is his cutting.
Yes.
Holy Toledo.
He's patient with those blockers.
Oh, he's got some great cuts.
And I love to hear a holy Toledo. You know it's good time.
Pretty early for that.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Oh, no.
Late flag. What was that? That's a very late flag, so it couldn't be during the play. What are we calling here? I'm waiting for a call because that flag was not there until about after he got tackled. And they're calling holding on West Branch. That is, I mean, it's a huge penalty. That's back now to the 48. You're going to make me do some West Branch math. It's been a while. First and 30? No, 25. Okay. Now we're going to pull a replay up here so we can kind of watch it just to see what they're seeing. I don't know, but it's over now. Now back to set to the right. Gates of the Keaton variety. Fake, roll out Staker. He's got a man right there in older Gates, but he's going to keep it. And he is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Nice play on the edge there by number 3, Enrique Michel Tarobo. They're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 25. Let's look at that just for fun. I want to check this last play out. They're going to say it was a holding play on the edge. Wow, I don't see it. I saw a pancake block myself, and I'm taking off the black and red goggles here, Wayner.
I don't know.
But it doesn't matter now. If you watch right there, they're going to call this guy from the inside right there as they're saying that's a hold. But, boy, his hands were in front. Head was in front. Doesn't matter now. Comets, Bears had it cooking. Now the Comets have got the Bears in Dutch at 2nd and 25 at the 49. Staker dropped back to pass. He's got pressure. Gets it away. I don't see a receiver for West Branch there.
We may get a flag here.
Yeah, there was not a West Branch actual legal receiver in the area, but they're letting that go. Okay. He threw it to Lincoln Neighbor. He may have thought he was still a receiver from last year.
Yeah, Keaton Gates was in the vicinity.
You saw that? Okay, we couldn't from up here because he was hidden by those big mounds of beef up front. Well, West Branch once had 1st and 10 in the Hoop Project red zone at the 20. Now it's 3rd and 25 at the 49. I guarantee you what would have been called way back in the day, but I don't know about right now. I think you're going to see a rollout probably to the right for these receivers. Probably a hop and go, out and go route here. Looking for a man across the middle. He's got and throws it. Ooh, probably should have been picked off by Madden Meek, but he was coming on heavy to make the tackle and did not see it. Comets hold put the Bears in punting situation at 4th and 25, Wayner.
Yeah, that pass kind of got away from him there.
Yeah.
I see a little bit of a reluctance for him to throw here those first 2 times. I'm a little nervous about that.
Well, let's hope that doesn't play a role later.
Right.
Staker, returning all-district punter, waiting for a rush, puts it on the run so his boys could.
Oh
no, I don't think it was touched. We're gonna see something. Was it touched by West Liberty? I don't think it was. Bears are cheering, but it doesn't matter. What a great punt and great coverage by West Branch, Jerry. 44 yards. Where's it at?
They're going to spot it right at the 5-yard line. So, great, that running kick, and it just ran and ran, especially on this surface on there. So they got West Liberty pinned down right now.
That's flipping the field.
If it wouldn't have been 25, I think Staker might have been able to take off on that for a first down, but I don't think there's any way he could have got 25.
No. And he was almost full sprint punting that. Gets 45, nice 44-yard punt, flips the field.
Well, West Liberty averted a disaster there, too, because the ball almost hit the West Liberty guy standing there.
West Liberty comes out and trips to the right, single set. They're missing a player. They ran that play with 10. Handoff, he cuts back. That's Owen Dawfelt. Had him hit behind the line of scrimmage there, but he cuts back and gets a nice 5-yard gain out to the 10. Good vision. They're going to hurry up and run in a power package here. A little double wing, kind of a la West Branch. Probably a quick option right, and it is. Pitches out. He gets hammered from behind. Big Mike.
Montgomery.
But the forward momentum takes him back to the line of scrimmage. But that was I can see the number 1, and then it went blur with the hit. They're going to hurry up. Now they're slowing down now, waiting to get a sideline signal. Assistant offensive coordinator on the sideline is a familiar face, familiar name for West Branch fans. Bo Cornwell, former Bear quarterback for 3 years, is now an offensive coach for the Comets. 3rd and 5 at their own 10. Single set, single wing left. Twins right. Waiting to get the play. 7 seconds left on the shot clock, play clock. There's a quick handoff up the middle. He had some room. It's closed up quickly. Capper with some nice pressure from the backside. Helped out on the left end his neighbor. Give him 1 yard, Wayne, and the Bears defense does their job. It's 4th and 4 at the 6.
Yeah, great pursuit on that play there from the backside.
It's what you want. When you got them in a situation like that, you want to hold them there. Keep the momentum on your side, and they've done just that. Ball, is at the 11.
Now we can get the ball back and maybe do something here.
Bears have a lot of guys. They got 8 guys in the box here. Are they going to go after it? We'll see. There's the snap. A little bit of pressure. He's rolling right, and he's going to have a first down. And then some. Flag is on the play, though. Probably some movement on the outside. I'm not sure by who. But that gain is out to the 32. It's a would-be first down. But let's wait what the yellow fabric has in store. West Liberty is walking back, acting like it might be on them. It is. The West Branch guys are pointing, but we're going to find out officially. I think it is going to be a legal shift. Let's give me a call here, White Hat. Steve Meyer, former West Branch resident, by the way.
I can honestly say that one took me by surprise, especially with the size of the guy that was running.
But you're not expecting that from the 11.
Exactly.
Well, obviously it's a 5-yard walk-off on the Comets. I guess it's holding. Okay, holding on the Comets. Half the distance penalty, ball now at the 6. The punter is about 2 yards from the back end zone, end line there, Jerry. Get it on the tackle if you can. I'm just kidding. It's a big guy.
He's a big boy. You don't see kickers that big usually.
Came over from he was a Clipper. Now he's a Comet. Now he's a punter in the end zone. Lohan, he's rolling right this time. Nice end-over-end punt. Takes a nice bounce. The Bears let it go. Oh, my goodness. Cost them 26 yards now. Great punt. That's flipping the field as well. The Bears have it at their own 35. 15 and 44, Matt. Quick math is 59. Does that check out? 59-yard punt, Wayne. Just when you got him right where you want him.
I mean, he did the same thing that our punter did. Yeah, same thing. Same thing. He runs to the side and then kicks it a low trajectory, and then it hits the turf and rolls.
Got to come up and catch that. It's one of those first game mistakes that you'll make up for later on. That will be shored up. I know those things from many years of hearing it. Drove Coach Peterson up a wall. And I'm sure it's driving Coach Hughes up the wall, and any coach for that matter. But the Bears come out. Shotgun, double wing, single receivers right and left. Hand up the middle. Got a little hole again. Cooper Gates this time.
Oh, boy.
Tackled by number 13 is Wagaman, and number 2 Collins. Give him out to the 44. A 9-yard gain. Nice 8.5. We'll call it 9-yard gain. Second and a short one. That's good. Get that running game established, Wayne.
I tell you, it looks to me like we're getting good blocking on the inside here.
Yes.
We're going right up the gut.
And if you listen to the pregame interview with Coach Matt Hughes, he talked about we want to be a physical football team. We want to run the football. And Wayne and Jerry know the good old days. Here's a wishbone. I guarantee you didn't see this, but wishbone offense. Handoff right up the middle to Cooper Gates. Tripped right away, but breaks a tackle. Breaks another into West Liberty territory at the 42. That is 6 and 8, 14 yards at a West Branch 1st and 10. Those Gates kids just move forward.
Something I'm saying that I like is that, what they call it, the yak, yards after contact. And I tell you what, he's been hit I don't know how many times. It's been difficult for one person to bring him down.
Yeah, the one thing about having a physical running game, it's really will pay. They keep it up, it'll really pay off that second half. They're going to wear them down.
Wears down, and conditioning will come into play always in the first week. Watch out for those cramps. Cooper Gates stays at high snap, pitch out to Gates. He's really deep. They're pushing it back, but he gets a nice block on the outside by Marsh. Breaks another tackle. That is all individual effort of 7 yards. Nice block, though, by Aaron Marsh on the Eric Marsh, not Aaron Marsh. He graduated. Younger brother Eric. Nice block on the outside as I'm pulling the replay up here real quick.
It looks like Owen Dahlfeld got to meet him there.
Yeah.
In a hurry.
You can see him cutting around the outside.
Right here.
And then Dahlfeld, yes, he runs right over him. But before that, Marsh set that edge for that to happen. Give him 7 yards. The Bears have 2nd and 3 at the Comet 35. 4:45 remains in the first quarter.
Gates is doing a great job of following his blockers.
There's that 2 backs to the left, 1 back behind now set. Hand straight up the middle. Great block in the hole there by by Christoffel. Logan Christoffel, my favorite name to say. Keaton Gates just goes straight forward. Nothing fancy, Wayne. 4 yards. Clouded us in a first down.
I'm loving every minute of it.
This is my kind of football. Lets that clock running, and it lets you know if they have a physical, any identity whatsoever, this is how you find it. Right now, so far, West Branch is finding it. Shotgun, back left is Capper, back right Christoffel. Straight behind him is Gates, single set left and right on receivers. Straight up the middle again. He's got 2 backs, cuts right off Christoffel, and he bounces the outside. The 10, the 5, Keaton Gates, hello, end zone. Touchdown Bears. Jerry Flagel, what are you seeing down from your view?
I'm seeing a lot of excitement here on the sideline. Boy, these Bears are pumped.
You go back, and we're going to watch that play from here again, Wayner.
How about the blocking?
He was blocked in the middle. He was cut up, right up the middle. The blocking is there.
Look at that cut.
He shut down and cuts it. Let's go to the next play. Get the right play here. Gets it there and just cuts off a guy, and nobody catches him. Shows some breakaway speed.
He's got speed.
Snaps down, the kick is up, and it is downtown West Branch and good for Gingrich. 7-0, 4 minutes and 7 seconds. And my goodness, the Bears wanted to establish the run game, and by golly, have they.
I tell you, the Gates brothers, the way they run behind, and it's not so much speed, but just following their blockers, picking the holes, and then when they go accelerating through, and boy, they're looking good on that.
And, I mean, we're talking about the blockers they're following are the running backs. But you got to give credit to the right side of the offensive line, the backside right there. Finn McCullough, Shea Kinzinger, pinch on one man. They trap block the big guy on the field, the 6'7" kid, so he can't get any pressure up the back. They can't get anything off the right side, Waiter. So it's 5 West Branch guys on 3 West Liberty blockers. You're going to love those odds.
I'm going back to my kicker, Gingrich, on the extra point. I think that ball was halfway to the groom station.
Hey, you're right.
I tell you what, to celebrate, I'm going to have one of these cookies in this box from, if you guys have never had Cookie Mom cookies in North Liberty, Amber Von Leenen and her business partner, they do a great job with not just sugar cutout cookies, but all kinds of bars.
Hey,
and they
you
do wedding
save one up
cakes
there
and-
for me before I get up there at halftime.
You darn right we will, because they are delicious. Check her out on the Facebook. The Facebook. Drop the like the movie on Facebook. Cookie Mom Cookies. You will be happy that you did. Ginrich kicking off again. This one's high down the right side. Gets down to about the 3 again. Return man goes straight up the field, slips a tackle, but doesn't. Slips another tackle. He's got a lot of space down that right side. Great block. He could go, Wayne. I think he may. He got some great blocks. There's a flag on the field.
There's a flag.
He
It's coming
does
back.
take it, but I think that kick block on the backside is going to be a clip blocking in the back. You can see a man on the kicker, actually. Yeah, they're going to call it defenseless player block. That's what he's. I can see the signal with the two hands coming together. It's a block on a defenseless player. And he got smoked being the kicker. And we're going to watch this back again. And you could tell, obviously, he's going to make a play. So you could, Wayne, look at it. You see him running? This guy's tracking him. In the old days, that's a great block.
Yeah.
But now, when they can't see it coming, they protect the kids, and it's a defenseless player. And that's a big penalty.
Every time I see a block like that,
defenseless player block
I can't help but think of
the Comets.
Musukama
on
up in the dome.
on the rips.
He came back, and I mean, he knocked.
And at New London as well the same year.
Yeah, knocked a kid halfway to who knows where.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on West Branch or sideline warning, one of the two. First down for the Comets. Where are they going to mark it at? Probably around, it looks like, man, after a 96-yard touchdown return, one thing can change it all, Jerry. Sideline warning on sideline Jerry.
No, wait a second. I'm behind the line here. So.
Yeah, I saw
hey,
you.
I do have some bad news.
What do you got?
You're looking off to the north. We're getting a little lightning up there.
Oh, boy. We don't want that. Hope they don't see it. Jerry, you're too close to an
well,
official.
it's up around Highway 30 right now.
Okay, so you can't see it where you're at.
I can just see.
Oh, no. Don't let that guy in the stripes hear that.
I'll have my Sergeant Schultz line. I see nothing.
Wow. What was a 96-yard possible tying touchdown is now, after a penalty, 1st and 10 for the Comets at their own 12. I think maybe the Comets might try to flip it. They've got a quarterback we mentioned with a strong arm. And so far, that's been their strength. Twins left. Single set right. Man in motion. Fake that. Looking right. No, he did give it to him. I guess I didn't see it. And that's a great play. Nice set in the edge there by big number 70 is Camden Crease. As I mentioned, that's a big. He doesn't have to do much at 6'8", 300 or whatever he weighs. Nice play. Tully Griffith on the carry. Give him 8 yards to the 20. Getting out of trouble. Good job. First down play by the Comets. 2nd and 2. Now they're, like I said before that play, maybe they're going to try to establish their will of rushing. They've got tight trips right. There's that handoff up the middle. Crackback block. And he met the West Branch player, knocked him out. I was not paying attention before. Daufeld, the ball carrier. Nice carry to the 23. 1st and 10 Comets.
Well, I'm looking at the radar here, and it looks like there is maybe some rain coming this way. I hate to say that.
Well, it may not rain up here in the booth.
Yeah, it may not.
That story check out by Matt Chenander.
That's right.
Tight end left, wing left, running backs on the left, Twins left. So they'll probably run right here, huh, Wayne? That's my guess. Nope. Looking for a quick hit. He's got him a quick 3-yard hit and breaks 2 tackles, but the third man finishes him off.
Boy.
That is Lincoln Neighbor from his left end, has to run about 25 yards out. Pursuit play, 2-yard completion. Good job by the Bears of holding him. Very limited gain.
I tell you, we show some quickness.
Yeah.
I believe you alluded to that earlier, and a good gang tackling. I like that.
Around 2:30 right now remains in the first quarter. Trips left. Single back is Daufeld on his left. Miracle. Straight drop back to pass. Looking up the middle for a screen. It's not there until after the. I'm just curious as how. Never mind. I recall a West Liberty game from about 4 or 5 years ago. Coach Peterson got ejected from a game for a similar scenario when a guy catches it in front of the line of scrimmage. Unless they change that rule, but doesn't matter. It's a 3-yard completion. Gets them to 3rd and manageable at the 23. Quads here to the right. Single set left. Watch a quick out on top.
Big play here.
Yep. Might be a little bubble screen. They've got numbers out here on this side to us, Wayne. He's rolling right. Looking for a man across. Bears have got a good job of covering the brackets. Throws it into defensive coverage. Nice late play. Tipped away by Staker. I'm not sure if Meek was open, but it was on the money. Staker came from late, Wayne, knocked it away. Big play.
Yeah, he stuck that left paw up there, just knocked it out of the way.
Hopefully it didn't hurt his hand to hold the snaps when he's a quarterback on the next series. Well, I bet you the Bears are probably going to be a little bit more conscientious is the word I'm looking for here, Jerry, on this punt formation. Not going to let him roll out. What's that? Yeah, watch for the fake.
I still think these punts, I really believe they're difficult to handle when they're like line drives.
Oh, what just happened? 12 men break the field here. 5 on the line, 11. They threw a flag. What is it? I'm waiting.
Maybe they had 12.
Oh, it is.
There goes the extra guy off right
illegal
now.
Substitution penalty, 5 yards. That's good for West Branch. That puts him has to run 10 yards instead of just for 5 for a first down. But it's 4th now and 10 at the 27. West Branch, as you can see, Wayne, they have put a little fortification on the left side of their line to try to block him from going running that way.
You know, the other thing about it, too, is that when he runs with the ball like that, it gives those linemen a chance to get downfield for coverage.
You got it.
So you got people in your face as soon as you get the ball.
Direct snap, no running around this time, almost blocked up the middle by Tysinger. Caught by Gates at his 35. Good job for gets it out to about midfield, breaks the tackle, but then they bring him down, but he's on the Comet side of the field at around the 47. That is an 18-yard return to West Branch. Will have 1st and 10.
Seidel made a real good decision there when he didn't block that guy. He would have got it for blocking the back if he'd have touched that guy.
Hand straight up to sell that even better that he didn't touch anybody. 1:51 remaining in this first stanza. West Branch 7-0 on a Keaton Gates 32-yard touchdown run around the left. West Branch had, on offense, 2 series so far have really concentrated on the run. I'm guessing they're going to stick with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it for now.
Here comes a man on late.
One guy left, one guy right.
For West Liberty.
Straight back is Keaton Gates. This time they got a man behind him. Nice tackle by Briggs Collins for a 1-yard loss. The middle was stuffed up. They got pursuit that they haven't got, we've been talking about from the backside this time.
That's the first time I've seen somebody come around from the back like that.
Because
I don't know if somebody missed a block or
they are just
what happened there.
West Branch is slant crash blocking with the play, so it does lead to a little bit of extra coverage way from the outside, maybe from a deep end or an inside slot corner, but they're already hoping that the timing of the play is way ahead of it. Now 2nd and 11 at the 48. It's you got Gates, Christoffel, and Cooper Gates at fullback. Handoff to him. Quick hit. Can he get about 5 hits? He drags the biggest guy on the field for 4 yards.
He got 5 going backwards there.
Yeah. Perry Lehman, probably their best defensive tackle returning, was an all-district player. Took him for a ride for it ends up being a 4-yard carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 at the 44. What the Bears are going to do here. I'm guessing it's not going to be anything fancy because you're also in a position to where this is a great way to flip it with that special teams again, Wayner.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if they'll put it in the air here.
Right. Well, they're going to that double fullback to the left. I'm going to have to get the official name on that formation. And Gates rolls left. He's got a man outside. Nice pass on the money. Does he catch it? It is dropped. May have been tipped away at the last second by number 5, Braden Bickford. Gidrich was there, but Braden Bickford made a nice hand with his hands to knock it away. Would have been a 1st and 10 right at the spot. Punt formation for West Branch, and there's no secret. He's going to be rolling out. It's going to be that sprint out punt to the right. They got all kinds of fortification to that side for blockers.
I really don't think there's any wind here, is there?
Not really. You don't see the flag moving. This time he just takes it and punts it. It's an end over end. If it bounces to the right, it hits straight up.
Oh my!
The man catches it at the 4-yard line. That's Meek. Catches it, but his forward momentum took him right out of bounds there. Another great punt by Staker.
I really wonder about him catching that ball there. It was
set straight up there. It kind of took that straight up bounce. I don't know if it would have got to the end zone. Do you think, Jerry, you're on it?
Yeah, I think it would have rolled on into the end zone. So that's a break for West Branch.
Yeah, I believe that too.
At the end of the first quarter, when we come back, Jerry Flagle's going to have, the fun stories of a game. He's going to have the story behind the game. Some of those fun stories that you don't get to hear all the time, and only sideline Jerry can come up with them. I can guarantee you he's not making them up either.
Oh, they're true?
They're true
okay.
stories. He's
All
got
right.
stories of Oliphant Street Field and West Branch and West Liberty. Right, Jerry? I think that's what we're going to call it. Tales from the Crypt. First and 10, trips right, single set is left. Probably more than likely going to be a little run off the left, see if he can cut. No, drop back to pass. He's got the man straight up the middle. He's going deep. Underthrown. No, it's right on him, and there is nobody going to catch him. I don't think Staker's making a run at it, but that looks like number 3, Michel Toribio, 96-yard touchdown pass. Take that back. Is that number 9 that I don't see in the playbook in the program? But whatever it is, that is 94 yards, and we're tied. A possible tying extra point. Wow. That would look like it was underthrown. The D-back kind of slowed up on the play. If he just kept running through, it might have been there, but woo, he's a fast kid. You talk about our speed.
Yeah, there was nobody. Staker's the only one that could even gain on him.
And Staker's not slow. He's got those long strides, and nobody could catch him. What a great play. There's the answer with 1.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Momentum. Number 0, Uriel Andrade Martinez is the kicker. In pregame, I saw him popping him from about 46, 48 yards. It's a nice kicker battle tonight. Very important extra point. Spot is down. The kick is low. Quick is through.
It made it through. I can't believe it.
7-7. 1.5 remains in the first. Jerry, this is a completely different game now.
Yeah, obviously West Liberty's got some big play opportunities here. So, I mean, and on that pass coverage, we went for the ball, and that was probably a mistake. So,
yeah. But they'll learn from it. That's the best part of the first game. You're going to get a second one. You learn your most between the first and second. I'm guessing we'll probably say that next week. But right now, the Bears need to buckle back in. Get that offense trying to go again. Try to get that physicality back because the momentum has shifted over to the visitor sideline. Great crowd on hand, and there usually is with a West Liberty West Branch game, Wayne.
Yeah, there's a really nice West Branch crowd here.
Looking along, the student bleachers are absolutely jam-packed. All the way around, the top side is full. Kids are playing on the hills, and nobody's saying anything because the announcer's really nice compared to the last one. Got to give a shout out. He probably can't hear us, but Mike Johnston up there in the Crow's Nest, junior high, one of the junior high football coaches, helping the team and the staff out, working the huddle camera so we can have some scout film. Looking around the crowd right now, I see a lot of former Bear players. Pat Gates, of course, the father of Keaton and Cooper Gates, right below us here. Old number 32 himself back in the middle 90s. Wayner called some of his games. I see Jack McCullough, brother of Finn McCullough, offensive lineman. Jack graduated in 23, played on that 22 semifinal squad.
Pat works with my son-in-law, J.J. Smith, so I hear a lot about football. Let me tell you.
Oh, I bet you do. Huh? Zach Capper, of course, is here. We talked to his brother, Connor. It was about 42 years, if you want to do some math, today that their father, Dwayne Capper, was the last guy to wear 36 in the Capper family as a senior. Now the youngest son, Connor, is standing on about the 19-yard line, looking maybe to return a
Victor Capper, one of the
Victor.
hardest hitters I have ever seen.
Nobody brought it like Victor, old number 2. Low kick, little squibber, got by Christoffel, the 20, just going to go straight ahead, bounces to the right, and then once he does that, they are all over him. At the 31, I tell you what, he did the right thing by just going straight up on that squibber. The job is done there by the special teams. End of the first quarter, it's 7-7. Not 0-0 like Jerry alluded to. We're getting some scoring. Probably going to have a little bit more. Let's take about a 15-second break. We'll be back with you. right back live here at the Little Rose Bowl. Between the first and second quarter, 7-7. West Branch, if you're just joining in, or if you're not, West Branch scored first on a nice long all-rushing drive. Keaton Gates bounces out to the left side, goes to the southeast corner, 32 yards by number 32. Gets the Bears on 7-0. Then the special teams by West Branch has done their job with some punts, pinned the Comets down at their own 4. Very next play, 96 yards, quarterback Dylan Miracle to Enrique Michel Toribio, 96 yards. Now we're tied up as we get to the second quarter. But before we do that, Sideline Jerry told me he's got some stories from the crypt or from the safe, whatever you want, some great feel-good stories. Let's start with one.
Well, I guess the one thing I wanted to bring up was one thing here at the Little Rose Bowl is there are so many things around here named after people. Obviously, the first one is Butch Peterson Field. We got the statue that the players gather around right before they come on the field up in the northwest corner. And we have the scoreboard that's, in honor of Bob Kessler. And, of course, Sandra Gates is also honored on the Little Rose Bowl sign in the northwest corner. One that people may not realize is the flagpole is named after John Moore. John Moore was a player for the Bears, graduated in 1972, and actually died in a car accident shortly after the summer after his graduation. And the family then donated a flagpole that the flag flies over the Little Rose Bowl on there. That was 1972, and it's been here ever since. And a lot of people don't ever realize that, but I wanted to just point that out tonight.
There is a plaque there to commemorate it, like you said, but very few people go down 3 feet from the sidewalk up there to see it.
Yep, and so, I just encourage people, next time they go by, just at least take a look at that.
West Branch comes in a completely different set, double wing, but this time, Cooper Gates in motion, running left. Keaton's got some space. If he gets a block, he could go. I want to do a Wayne Lang there for you.
Yeah, I thought he might go there for a second. Getting back to that John Moore.
Yeah.
I remember he was a linebacker for the Bears, and that's back when Eddie Donovan played for Solon. So there was a huge build-up during the week. We were both very good teams at that time as to who was going to get the better. So opening kickoff, Donovan gets the ball, comes down, Moore hits him, and they both get knocked out on the opening kickoff.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, never will forget that.
15-yard carry, first and 10 Bears to 46. 32 is picking up some yardage. Give credit to those big fellas up front and his lead blockers. Pitch, little quick hand off the right. He could have bounced it, but he goes forward. Perry Lehman meets him about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. 32 falls forward for a 2-yard gain. Nice play by Lehman up the middle. That kid is a strong football player. Got some West Branch connections there. Well, the Lehmans have been around West Liberty for a long time.
Yep.
His grandmother used to substitute teach and teach here in West Branch. His mom, Amy McConaughey, was a West Branch grad. His uncle Bill was a West Branch grad, is the school record holder in the high jump at 6'10". Bill's son, Miles, is on this team for the Comets as a sophomore, about a 6'3". And look out for his name. Bears in that wishbone again. Just going to be power football. Quick dive.
Whoop.
Little confusion in the backfield, but I tell something else again with Keaton Gates. Bounces off what shouldn't have been anything. All of a sudden, 9 yards in a West Branch first and 10. I was hard for me to call that.
I shouldn't say anything, but there was 4 guys there, and I thought, you know what? He's going to squeeze out of that and take off.
West Branch's center was pushed back by the aforementioned Lehman right into the ball carrier, but he didn't grab him, and then Gates has got that quick first step straight forward. He comes out of the game now. The Bears will have first and 10 at the Comet 44.
I'll tell you, Cooper's no slouch here either.
Handoff to Cooper Gates, all right on cue. But the Comets said, you know what? He's got, and he hears a little bit from the man that tackled him, Collins. Well, here's a fun story. Obviously, he went to West Liberty for a little while, so he knows all these kids. He and Keaton, they know all these guys, so there's something there behind. But great job, great defensive pursuit there. 3 tacklers behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 3. Second and 13 at now the Comet 47. Rolls out, a little waggle, looking right. He's got a man, but it breaks down. He breaks. Oh, Staker was tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Runs forward, runs over a man. That is individual effort.
Got a flag. Flag came in.
Late flag. What is going on there? We'll find out. That was we're going to call it about a 10-yard gain.
I see 4 for West Liberty jumping up and down here. I don't know what that's all about.
Let's wait and see who it's on.
It could have been
holding. A very late call again. He was already on the ground and the penalty's thrown, but it doesn't matter. Penalty's a penalty. West Branch got to shore those up. They're saying holding which way? He's looking the wrong way.
I thought it was a face mask at first.
Did he go? Oh, he was that a face mask. But he made it look like it's a hold. Okay, now the guy with the ball to walk it off is turning around. What's going on? It's going to be a penalty on West Branch. There it is, holding on West Branch. So after the play, West Branch basically loses a yard. It should still be second down, correct? Yeah, second and now 14 at the 48. What negated what would be put West Branch in third and manageable at 3rd and 3, puts them back in 2nd and 14.
You know, something I've always been a stickler about is that you get a drive going and then a little penalty, I don't care if it's offsides or what, it seems to totally disrupt the whole rhythm. I think the goal is to try and get a drive going where there's no penalties.
You know, the first game you're always going to have hiccups. You're going to have penalties. You're going to make mistakes. Right now, West Branch is on the business end of the penalty 2x4. West Branch now goes up. There was a little confusion.
Too much time.
Timeout, West Branch. Coach Tiley on the sideline is looking out at him like, what's going on? So the Bears need to call it because the play clock was running out. And so we're going to come back here after a minute break. We're not going to take a break, but I see Chad Schutte on the sideline, stats man extraordinaire, looking at his phone. He forgot to send me those.
He might be checking the weather again here, the way it looks.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he's not looking to the north, Jerry. Quit looking to the north. You know. Where is Jerry Flago? I see him now. He's down right by the drainage ditch. I don't want a stiff breeze. It might go right down. We don't want that. But Wayner, they got to shore it up a little bit. I mean, you're gonna make mistakes, but they've been big mistakes.
Yeah,
momentum killers.
They've come at crucial times is the problem.
Okay.
Drive killers.
After the timeout, 2nd, 14, West Branch.
Timeout is over. West Branch is coming out at a second now, as I said, and 14 from the West Liberty. They're still in great field position at the good 47. West Branch, a new formation here. Twins left, twins right.
Yeah, we're not short of formations, I can tell you that.
Single setback, straight back is Cooper Gates. Now they kind of bring Logan Christoffel in motion to the left. There's trips left. Staker rolls left. He's got a lot of space. He's looking. He underthrows it. That is going to be intercepted. He had a man wide open. Had him 4 yards clear, just underthrown. Intercepted by number 5, which would be Braden Bickford, who made a big play on 3rd down on the sideline earlier, making another big defensive play. He's been their guy tonight so far.
Yeah, he got a little bit too much air under that.
Looking at some statistics after the first quarter, you're never going to believe the yardage here. 128 West Liberty, 125 West Branch. The score was 7-7. The yardage was tied.
Yep.
And just Keaton Gates, 8 carries, 86 yards. He's now over 100 yards as we've got into the second quarter. He's at 102 on 9 carries. Actually, 103, 9 carries. West Branch didn't have very many 100-yard backs last season.
I'd like to see us run wide a little bit here maybe, too. We had some success there early.
They got trips left. They've got numbers out there. There's no safety over the top. There is now. There he moved over. There's Miracle. The quick pitch out to the left. Nice blocking on the edge for the – he's shifty. He gets forward. Saw that last week in the scrimmage I went and watched.
Oh, he is.
He's got quick feet, and once he gets moving forward, it's angled forward. He doesn't wait.
Yeah, he is. He's quick.
Freddie Russell, he's got to get moving. 8-yard carry. Nice job there by the left side and the outside blockers. Bickford again making a nice block to help spring that 2nd and 2 Comets.
Well, I tell you, West Liberty spreads the field here almost every time now.
Momentum squarely on the Comet sideline. 6:10 remaining in the second quarter. 7-7 is your score. Miracle looking. Nothing there to begin with. He's got to roll left. He's waving. And he is taken down.
What was that?
Rolls out. Taken down by Gates.
But he threw the ball, I think, underhanded.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, they're going to say it was an incomplete pass. He did. I did not see that till the end. So he had a receiver. We have our first north end zone, south end zone parental warning to get kids out.
He kind of flicked that underhanded just as he was going out of bounds.
I saw downfield. He was telling a receiver to go upfield, and when he did, West Branch you can feel a breeze, and it's getting cooler outside. That forecast might be right on. Jerry Flagle's shaking his head. I know something you don't know. 3rd and 2. Trips left or right. Single set right. You're probably going to see a run right. No, set back. I'm surprised. Looking for that screen again. Oh, he had it. I say because I'm excited because if that's caught,
I'll tell you, Gates,
he had some space.
Right, but Gates had pressure on too there.
Yes, and that's some great sportsmanship. The quarterback and Cooper Gates looked at each other like, nice job, great play, way to hold up.
I was going to mention that earlier. That's something I talked about in pregame, is here a little bit ago I seen two guys going at it over there on the sidelines, and then after they were done, they both got up, shook hands, and went their separate ways. That's the way it should be.
West Branch definitely needs to watch for the fake here. We saw one earlier. You need to watch it now. I think they've tried to shore up some things here to one side.
If he gets moving, he'd be hard to stop.
No, he just straight back punt. This time off the side. Nice tight spiral. Oh, wow. Keaton Gates catches that at his foot. Waits for something to set up. Nice job.
Another flag.
Tackle, and that's going to be a clip on West Branch on the backside. No doubt about it. No question, Matt. That, as I look at him, he's shaking his head. He knows that's going to be a West Branch penalty. No doubt about it. That is costly. The Bears have it at the 33. It wasn't a very long punt. And now that's going to take the Bears back to about the 18-yard line. But the guys in the black and white stripes are having a conversation, talking about what kind of pizza at Herb and Lou's they're probably going to eat after the game. Now they've decided. Steve Meyer.
Block in the back.
The West Branch crowd is not happy about it, but from up here, it was a very easy thing to see. I'm not sure what it is still yet, but it's on West Branch, and the ball is walked to the 23. There's the block in the back. Call Wayne's right on it. He knew it. He could hear him from up here. West Branch is now 77 yards away. This is the first time they've really been put on their back to the wall here on an offensive set, Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here thinking now we got to be a little careful with the ball.
Yeah, there's that going to that kind of old faithful formation, a back right, a back reverse wishbone, if you will. Tight 3-run. Gates gets it up the middle of the Keaton variety. Gets through off a tackle. Oh my goodness, he's breaking free. It's a foot race. Guy's catching it from the backside. Doffelt's on him. Gates to the 5, to the 1. Wow. 76-yard carry. Great job by Doffelt. Just when you think he's tackled, he is set straight up, not going forward. And then the little Australian rugger comes out of the scrum, and he runs 76 yards. The Bears are knocking on the door in the red zone. Holy Toledo, Wayne.
I know, out of nowhere.
My goodness. Wow.
It is just really fun to watch him because basically you see a group of people, and then all of a sudden, there he comes.
Boom. 189 yards rushing now on 10 carries.
Attaboy.
Do your math on that one, Matt. Is that 18.9, just shy of 19?
I trust him.
Yeah, he's going to trust him.
I think he's using his calculator.
Full house backfield to the left. Handoff straight ahead to Cooper Gates. They stop him at first stop, but not the second one. Oh, they're going to say the guy from the outside says his knee's down. He's 3 yards into the end zone.
I know.
But they're going to call his knee down at the half-yard line.
I think that I'm right here on the goal line. I think that's probably the right call.
Well, you're a lot closer than Wayner and I. We're about 70 away, so we're going to trust you. All I can see is lightning in the north skies now. And, well, I think maybe it's that light that keeps flashing on the bus barn. Yeah.
Strobe lights.
Good job by the Comets. Great pressure off the right side of that defense. Lehman and that man Doffelt again.
Quarterback sneak.
probably going to be a sneak. Different formation. Stakers forward. There it is, the tush push by Cooper Gates. Number one, like a Jalen Hurts number one. We got the tush push of one. Staker, the Shea Kinzinger touchdown, as Stephen Grace likes to give it to the center. That was a 3-play, 77-yard drive, Wayner. Just what the doctor ordered, I
like
guess.
it. I like it. I couldn't have drew that up any better myself.
Nolan Staker, his first touchdown of the season on the ground. All important extra point. Good low snap. Good job by Staker getting it down. That kick is
bus
through.
barn. I thought
and
it had the
just
bus barn.
short hopped the bus barn. Last time I saw that was probably Marv Cook with his line drive kicks.
Oh, I love that.
But it's good to withhold the mystery, build it up, set it down, 14-7, 6:55 in the second.
Let's play some defense.
Just what the Bears needed to come back and answer. Right now, you could say a vote of confidence is the best way I could put it for that offensive line. But Gates, obviously, there's some individual effort there, but you got to have something to get something. And up front, they're making something. Otherwise, you got nothing, and he's making it happen.
Well, like I said, West Liberty, they're fairly large.
Yeah.
So there's some people being moved around up there.
I had a classic word salad there, and I love it. Wow. Man, you reach your hand outside here, Wayner. You could feel it. The temperature has dropped. Now the flag's moving a little, but it's football time. It's football weather.
Yeah. Well, if we can make it to halftime here,
yeah.
Then if it would rain, we'd have some time to deal with it.
And
I'm with you there, Wade. And I think it just appears like it's slow moving. So when it gets here, it might be here a little bit.
It's not the pop-up storms that we usually see sometime this year, eh?
Grinding its way out of Cedar Rapids to Mount Vernon and down to Solon.
You're
right
feeling
now.
a wind. Is that off your back going from the north to the south then? This time it's a low kick, hopping up, fielded by the up man at the 25. He goes forward up to around the 33. Takes a whole pack of Bears with him for about 5 yards. Doing his best Cooper Keaton Gates routine. We see a number there. I haven't seen it yet, but 28 was your man, it looks like, on Landon Wainwright. Also a golfer on the team. A great kid, always smiling, always excited about just living, I think. But he's a great kid, and he's a golfer. That's how I know him.
It's going to be close to us on this radar.
These guys are Johnny and
going to be close.
Jerry and Wayne are on the spot.
I'm surprised we don't have anybody from KCRG here tonight.
Well, Captain Bobby Ratliff's not allowed anymore. That's it. Yeah, they're watching the Bearcast probably. Comets, let's see if they can answer. I could tell you, that quarterback is special. He's got it. If you give him time in the pocket, he'll tear you apart. They've got athletes. Strong arm, and now he's got the wind at his back.
Blitz.
Straight drop back to pass. The blitz is on. He has to throw it away. There's nothing there. He was pressured in the backfield by Connor Capper, our senior profile before the game.
That was a good blitz.
Again, like I tell you, I said before the play, you give him in pocket, he can burn you. But put pressure on any quarterback, even the greats.
I thought we might have a chance for a pick there.
Yeah.
The way he threw the ball, it's quite a bit of time in the air.
Trips left, single set, or trips right, single set left. Last time in this formation, they keep looking at that quick out, quick hit left. He's got a 12-yard cushion out there. Looks quick, throws it down the seam, tipped off, and it's picked off by number 4. That's Seidel running forward into West Liberty territory, all the way down to the 26. Griffin Seidel, that senior is happy he came out for football his last year.
I was off one play there. I told you if he kept throwing it up like that.
I mean, the receiver, it was a good throw on a nice quick slant, right on his hands, just couldn't bring it in.
Tipped it.
Might have been coming in hot, that Brett Favre heat on the ball. But next time that kid will catch it. But this time, luckily, what happened?
They're pointing at the clouds.
I think we're going to have a lightning delay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Jerry, we're blaming you.
I tried to keep it away. It looks like the front is just about.
What's going on?
Just inside of Morris.
Maybe
now.
not. They're looking up at the scoreboard to do something. Maybe they're adding clock.
Nah,
They're looking for the athletic director.
they're going to make an announcement or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. Usually they pull the AD. I'm not sure if it's a lightning strike or maybe it is. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, yeah. Steve Meyer, the lead official, is talking to Jake. They're looking at his phone for storms. They're pointing into the north. So we could have ourselves, if it is lightning, it is a half hour. And it happens again in that half hour, the half hour starts over. Oddly enough, the first Bearcast, Matt Chenander and myself were involved with at Lisbon, and they kept having lightning delay after lightning delay after lightning delay. All 14 listeners were getting upset that night. So let's wait to see what's going on. Well, it's hats are coming back on heads.
It's right on the edge of us, right on the edge.
So they're probably saying, hey, we're going to keep an eye on it, but looks like we're going back to football.
Yeah, we are, and that's exactly what it is Jake Steinberg, the athletic director, is keeping an eye on it, and if we got anything close, he'll notify the referee, and we'll have a delay.
Jerry on the spot again. That's why you got somebody down there on the inside. So 1st and 10, it looks like at the 26 from the left hash. Let's see if the Bears can capitalize.
Hey, opening night. We're seeing it all here.
Yeah. They're going to go right back to wishbone football.
Let's see if we can see some of our own.
Cooper Gates
here
on the front. They're packing. They have yet to pack it in. It's 6-on-5, and it's Gates. This time Lehman pushes the play back.
Oh.
And he's knocked down. His helmet was ripped off, and the flag was thrown right away.
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be a penalty.
Yeah, that is that they'll call a face mask or unsportsmanlike conduct on something like that usually. Well, let's see if I'm right. We saw his helmet get face mask is the call. Personal foul. Everything in high school, I believe, is 15 yards.
That should be there. There's no excuse for that.
That should go to about the 13-yard line, half the distance. Right on it with the math. Lucky.
I mean, I don't understand that one at all because he was all. I mean, he had three guys.
Dead to rights behind the line of scrimmage, 3-yard loss.
He's already down. Yeah. What are they doing?
Well, West Branch fans will take it. The Bears will take it now. 1st and goal. The 13.
Well, we're on the 13, so
now they're doing the wishbone. Keaton Gates goes to the fullback position. Capper gets a carry. His first nice block. He bounces outside, trying to get a little yardage. May have gotten 1 yard, but that backside pursuit by 13 and Braden Bickford again, number 5. Number 13 is Wagaman. I'm sorry I had his name, but I forgot it. They will give him one. It's now 2nd and goal.
It's only taken me 2 quarters here, but I noticed for the first time that the yard marker is lit up.
The digital yard marker.
Boy, that's wonderful for us.
Gift from the Capper family.
For us older people, you know, we can see that.
5:40 remains in the first half. Let's get Bears go double wing. You're probably going to see somebody in motion as Coop to the left. Cap goes in motion to the short side of the field. Keaton Gates gets the handoff, cuts back to the right.
Right
good
behind.
pursuit, bounces out. He goes straight forward, runs over one man, runs over Dahlfeld. Nice tackle by that young man. There was a backside pursuit. I don't think he was going to get to the end zone, but he gets to about the 3, and somebody must be down.
West
Liberty,
can't tell. That kid, he just jumped up and ran.
Oh, okay. They called it dead. There was a lightning straight in front of me to the east. I could
there
just
he goes
see.
Off the field. I can't get a number.
Nice job by that kid.
I can't get his number till he turns.
But the ball is now down to the 6, 3rd and goal. 3rd and 3. Sorry, not 3rd and goal. I kept saying goal. It's actually
Gates
3rd and 3.
lowered his shoulder there.
Yes.
I mean, that kid paid the price for the
tackle. Right here, I guarantee you this is going to be some straight ahead power football. I'm going to put my guys against your guys, and let's see who can win. It is straight ahead. Nice kick block, cuts inside. He is close to the first down. I think he's just shy. Jerry, you're on it.
Yeah, he's just shy. So
4th.
It's going to be close, but it's going to be 4th down.
4th down, and
they're going to go for it.
4th down and a Miller foot. Officials timeout. Measurement. From our angle up here, it looked like he was short. You're right on the line.
I saw head coach Hughes make the circle motion with his hand. I think they're going to go.
There
for
it is, fourth down. Fourth and short. The Bears are going to go for it. They got plenty of time. There's the shot. The play clock just began. 30 seconds remaining. Will they go back to that 6'3" quarterback on the under center?
I'm going to go for the tush push again here.
Yeah, they're in that wishbone formation. Will he go quick hit? Timeout. The Comets wanted to see what the Bears came out with. Coach Dumont said, okay, I'm going to game plan for it and call a timeout. Probably we can say this is probably the biggest play of the very short season so far.
Yeah, this is if they stop us, it would be huge. If we score again, it's going to be huge.
And even if the Bears don't get it here, they've got the Comets at 96 yards away from the end zone again. Now, we've seen that, as I see Matt shaking his head. He knows what I'm about ready to say. Last time they had 96 yards, it took them one play, and
exactly.
They scored into the north end zone.
What do we got, 6:32, 6:31?
No, I think that's just the timeout clock.
That's the timeout
think it's
clock.
around, I want to say it's around 4 minutes and 30 seconds, but I haven't looked in a while. 4:40 maybe, but we'll find out when it comes back from this timeout. I'm going to be honest, I would be shocked if it's anything but 33 trying to go forward.
Exactly.
You got his center, you got your line. You've been winning the line of scrimmage for most of the night, and he's 6'3".
I'm with you.
Let's see. But I'm not a football coach. That's why we're up here calling it. But if they get any hold up at all on the line, that 6'3's falling forward. Well, he is under center. It is the wishbone. The Comets are packing it in, and here we go.
Watch
4:24.
Watch the guys from behind.
He's going forward. Oh, there's no doubt he got it. No doubt about it. He's out to about the 2, Jerry.
Yeah, he's at the 2. It's first down.
There was a no doubter on that.
I love it.
Let's. Hey, what about? How about 4 more times with the same play? Jerry Flagel, with that line, the way they're pushing, you might score.
Well, they're good. I don't know if they're that good yet.
But the Comets, they've been getting a little bit more physical up the middle, forcing the Bears to bounce plays. The middle hasn't been as fruitful is the word I'm looking for. That's a mouthful for me, as it was early on. But now the Bears are first and goal at the 2. There's that wishbone. Cooper Gates dotting it. Now a timeout again on the Bears, calling a timeout.
What in the world?
What? Oh, Jerry's down there having a conversation with the side judge. What's he saying?
You protect me.
Ask him if he's got any stories he wants to tell. the official.
Well, I've never seen so many timeouts over a 1-yard play in my life.
Well, it's a chess game. I don't play chess very much. I don't know about you, Wayner.
No, I don't like the game.
But really quick, we'll probably get more into this later. We'll talk about other things, other events going around West. Obviously, it's the beginning of a season. The volleyball girls will play their first games of the season in a home tournament tomorrow at West Branch. Come out there and support the girls. What they lack in numbers, they make up for with heart, effort, and boy, are they enthusiastic, as you can see them down here in the student section tonight. Looks like it's Hawaiian night in West Branch. The clouds would beg to differ, but
that's what it's all about in smaller schools like ours. It's about numbers, and getting the kids to go out, and not necessarily just one sport. Kids need to participate in everything they can. We need every one of them.
Well, Wayne, we're coming out of the timeout. The Bears are set up. Looks like it's going to be that full house. Well, that wishbone. Cooper Dot's dot in the front. Logan Christoffel on his left. Cap on his right. Under center. Here we go. Here's the snap. Hand up the middle to Gates. He's trying to bounce off. Boy, he was there, and he got stood up
There
quick.
was a great hit right on the line, right on the goal line.
Physical football at its finest.
Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Had forward momentum. No way I'd think they'd stop him, but he's at the 1 now. Going to be a hurry up here, and they're going to call that play I wanted. Staker gets the snap, get a clean snap. No, it's straight ahead again to somebody. Was it Gates? Cooper Gates.
I thought that
no
play
signal.
was messed up.
Touchdown, Bears. Hello, end zone.
I thought it was messed up. I thought he turned to hand the ball off.
Touchdown, Bears.
We'll take it.
3:15 remains in the second quarter. The Bears go up 20-7. Again, the Bears wanted to establish the run game, and oh, have they ever. All important extra point. Oh, they all are. Snap by Christoffel is down high. Good stop down. The kick is deep, and it is good. And it is 21-7 West Branch.
How many yards has Gates got? Can you check or wait?
We're over 200 for Keegan Gates.
Okay.
Keaton, sorry, Gates, not Keegan. 3:16 remains in the first half. It's 21-7, Wayner. You talked about it. It's going to be a broken record because it's not going to change. We're going to hear this song. The Bears are going to go to this greatest hits album a lot tonight. Physical football, you wanted it. You got it in the pregame.
Yep.
And now we got it here.
Yep. I mean, I've always been an advocate of, I'm good friends with Larry Rummels.
Right, old Lurchy,
and
longtime offensive coordinator.
Lurch always says we'll go as far as the line takes us. We'd be going to the Dome, and I'd say, what do you think, Lurch? What's our chances? He goes, we'll go as far as the line takes us.
I'm watching this replay. This thing, it is Gates. He gets bottled up right away, and then there was no tush push. That was just number one, driving forward and effort. Individual effort, and he won.
So down here on the sideline, we got Keaton with 170 yards. And
170, okay.
Cooper's got 33.
Really? Okay. I thought it was 186, but 170 sounds good on about 12 carries if my math is right. 11 or 12 carries.
It's not a bad average.
No. We'll let you figure it out, Jerry, without the calculator. It's about 15 yards a carry. Just over 15.
West Branch math isn't that bad.
It's not that bad. This time, Ginrich, lower kick. Wynn's holding it up. And Enrique is back to the 5. He's got space, cuts it up the middle. Nice return there.
You're trying to calculate that. I'm an old accountant. Just tell me what number you're looking for.
It looks like number 3 is Toribio was on the return, but I'm hearing a different name from the PA announcer. But nice return of 30 yards to
I
the
tell you,
35.
that little guy, boy, when he touches the ball, you got to be careful here.
Kevin Braddock, Coach Bear checking in. Straight drop back to pass. Gets the pressure, gets hit. Nice pick up, nice play pass out to the left by the Comets. Collins, no, that's Doffeltz on the catch. You could see the arm strength there. When he's got time, he makes it right on the money.
I was laughing at 52 from the Comets and Montgomery walking back downfield, tapping each other on the back of the helmets.
We've got a whistle. They're probably going to have a measurement. It's close. Looks short to me.
What?
What do we got?
He signaled first down.
Did he? You got to measure it. He's short of the line. The ball was at the 35 exactly. This is just shy of the 45. I can tell from here. I'm right on this line. This is the one time I actually can trump Jerry Flegel. I'm right on the line, and he looks about, They're telling me, sorry, buddy, you can't. They just moved the ball forward. It's a 1st and 10. Doesn't matter. Bears got to play defense here. 2:55 remains in the stanza. In the first half, sorry.
Yep. We need to hold him here. We don't need to see him score before half here.
Because this guy has got the arm. They've got the talent. He can pick you apart. I watched it last week in their scrimmage.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
If he has time, he can do it. 4 left, 1 right. The guy on the right's got a 12-yard cushion. Probably just sit down, hit him, and see what happens. And he looks doing
That's
just
exactly
that.
what he's going to do.
5-yard complete, catches it 5 yards, misses 2 tackles. Big Mike comes from behind, but not before. 14 yards into the West Branch territory at the 42. 1st and 10 Comets.
I mean, we're giving them space, but I don't know how much we want to give them here.
That is a lot of respect. And you look out here to the right now. Look at this guy. They're giving 10, 12 yards again.
Yep.
I would just take that, and then one time they're going to fake it, and then he's going to go, I'm going to spin around and go to the house. Pay dirt.
I thought we were going to fake blitz there.
Clock's running, 2:20.
But they got the defensive back standing 10 yards deep.
Yeah. This time he might fake it.
Same thing.
Complete pass. Reaches forward. Lightning to the east. I'm glad they didn't see that. Ball ahead to the 35. A 7-yard completion. 2nd and 3. Clock is stopped with 2:10. Actually, they're going to give him to the 34,
What
2nd and 2.
What are we doing here?
All right, quick formation. This is all empty backfield. When you got a quarterback that can throw, you got to put pressure on him. We'll see if the Bears can start get a little pressure. Happy feet. Get a safety over the top of that receiver. This time he's looking that way. Looks across the middle. A guy coming across. Nice drag route. Gets taken down by Spencer Green on the tackle, but it's a 1st and 10 at the Bears 27. Clock stops just shy of the 2-minute mark. The student section is trying to get the Comets fans to cheer, but right now they're hearing the Comets coming right down the field at them.
West Liberty's getting good pass protection here,
Yes,
too.
and it's quick hits. If he's got just taking a 1 or 2 step drop here, Wayner, and chucking the ball 5 yards, this kid's got the arm to put it on the spot.
Although I think we've tightened it up a little bit here.
Clock's running. 1:40 remains. 1st and 10. Motion out to the right. Watch the looking for a slide route. Step and go like I called. Got him.
Ooh.
Oh, overthrows his man. There is a flag on the play on this side.
He turned upfield
yeah,
too soon.
may have been a little forward motion.
The receiver turned upfield too soon.
But he had that play that we called a couple plays ago for the spinner, the fake, and go. Down, out, spin, and go. Here comes the call by the yellow fabric is on the ground, and the call is in the air right now.
Clear on the opposite side of the field.
Will they take it? That's going to be the fun part. Do you take this? I think you do.
It'll be first and
15 or 2nd and 10. They're going to take it. I saw Coach Hughes says he's moving his hand to the left, which is be backward. So 1st and 15 after an illegal motion penalty on the Comets. Wayne's right on that one. I'm watching the backside. He's watching the penalty. That's a great team we make. Still trips left, 1 man right, single set. It's Collins. Straight drop back to pack. A little pressure coming on. They pick it up. Chuck it end zone. He's got him in. Underthrown. But the Bear defender falls to the ground. And it is caught for a West Liberty touchdown. And there's that man, Bickford, making plays on both sides of the football.
Just what you don't want to happen.
And that ball was not even what you would call a good pass. But the Bear defender fell. The Comet receiver took advantage of it, and they get 6 points with 1:24 remaining. That is a big play because WestBranch gets the ball back at the beginning of the second half. And I can tell you they're going to be pretty vanilla with their drive probably coming up unless they get a big return. Extra point. Andre Martinez, the spot is down. The kick is deep into the soccer nets into the south end zone, and it is good. 21 WestBranch, 14 West Liberty. We got ourselves a football game, and Matt Chinander will love there's a drone above the field. Word has it that that's illegal according to Iowa. Not anymore, I'm just kidding. Loves the drone. It's approved. But you know what's approved is this football game. We've got ourselves a good one, just like we expected, Wayne.
Yeah,
there's no 21-7. Yeah, the Comets aren't going to give up.
Yeah, these drones, though, is it legal to film from them?
You got to get permission, and you can.
You can film from them.
And it gives you a really good, for lack of a better way of saying it, it's a bird's eye view. It's right above the play. The things that we can't see up from the side, you can see everything, the splits, the blocks, the cuts, everything.
I don't agree with it.
You heard it here first. I can tell you, I probably would side with that as well. If everybody's not doing it.
I mean, I can't wait till the first game where they say, well, we would have won if it wouldn't have been for the drone.
The ball hits the drone.
I've had it with the drone.
Now the kicker, he's got a good leg. He's got the wind with him. Will he keep it squib like he did last time, or take it downtown?
I'm not
West
sure
Branch?
we're done scoring yet, okay? I'm going way out on a limb here.
In this half, you got a minute 24. The West Branch is 0 for 3 in the passing department.
Yep.
But we'll see. There's a squib, low liner left. Oh,
that's all right.
Picked up at around the 10, going forward. Taking what he can get out to the little extracurricular going on in the middle. But that's all clean. Nobody fighting, nobody pushing. Just keeping the blocks going. The return gets out by Eric Marsh, 14 yards out to the 24. West Liberty has 2 timeouts. So they can call timeouts. West Branch can probably get this down to at least about 30 seconds before they would need to worry about anything.
I'd say this first play is probably going to have a lot to do with this.
If West Branch doesn't get above 5, 6, 7, 8 yards here, Wayner, there's going to be a timeout. You can book it. Maybe wait, they'll hold it till second down. Double back right. There's the handoff to Gates. Bounces. Keaton Gates bounces out. And there's the penalty. He gets taken down by his horse collar. Yeah, and there's the big play.
Right.
15-yard penalty. Because that was stopped. He tried to bounce it, and it was not there. But 15
But if
yards,
he would have got by that guy,
there's some space.
Yeah, we would have seen some.
Now they're having a conversation. Is it a penalty? The guy from the outside threw it is the one talking to the official trying to convince him. We'll see who wins this battle of wits. Because now the clock is stopped. It makes it easier, a timeout with the clock stopped if the Comets or whoever would like to do so. They call it personal foul, horse collar on the Comets. That is a huge play. Gets the Bears a little bit more manageable, a little bit more comfortable for a punt situation if they do that. 15 yards is going to go out to probably the 43-yard line. It's called heat lightning, what I'm seeing to the edge. That's not going to hurt anybody. But it's out to the 43. The Bears are ready, right on the ball to see what we can do here. Again, you pass it, only one thing out of 3 when you throw a football is good. Incompletion, interception are the bad things, and the completion's the good thing. Bears, that kind of full house backfield. There's a handoff straight ahead to Gates.
Here we go.
Nice block to the outside. Gets to the edge. Block gets up right past the first down before he's taken down. Not before he gets 10, 11 yards to the West Liberty 47. Exactly 1 minute shines on the clock. Hurry up. The clock will be running here. The clock now running under a minute. Wings to the right. Keaton Gates set by himself. Pitch out to the right. Kick out block. He cuts back to the middle this time. Falls forward. That kid is all effort now. He's running out of juice, but you wouldn't.
You're going to see a timeout.
There is the timeout after a 5-yard game. That kid, he's tired. Uh-oh, he's down on the ground. He might be cramping. His brother's right there to help him out. Oh, no, he's kind of thriving in pain as Keaton Gates on the ground. His brother's there. It looks like he's cramping up. Big brother there trying to help him out. You got to love the family care. West Branch's trainer and Doc Heitoff is back again. Brad Heitoff out there. Coach Hughes is right there on him as well, taking care of his players. But Jerry, you're down near the sidelines. I mean, don't give away the Queen's ransom here, but is there any inkling of, hey, let's just take what we can get and get this one to the house, or what are you feeling? Microphone's having troubles. I can tell. It's okay. Can you hear us down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, that was me. I probably should help if I turn on the mic. So
it's out. Well,
anyway, I think they're going to go ahead and play it out as long as they got a chance at it here.
And they only have one timeout, I'm seeing.
Yeah,
correct?
I think the next play or two is going to be key on that. So
okay. Gates, Keaton of the Keaton variety, is up on his own power. I see some raindrops falling right in front. Oh.
Yeah, just starting to sprinkle now. We're right on the edge.
Steady rain coming. You can always hear when that happens, the crowd starts to get a little excitement. Well, this is where you want to hold on to the football. Second and a long 5. The rain is straight up and down. This is a steady rain. Field can hold it. 2 backs to the right, 1 straight back. Straight ahead running. No, he holds it this time. Staker spins out of a tackle, falls forward. Lehman brings it down. That's going to be a 1st and 10. First time we've seen that.
They're going to spike it. They're going to spike it.
Hurry up the line of scrimmage. 34 seconds, Wayner. Bears are lining up quick, hoping
they're going to spike it.
Get a clean snap here. Right on it to Spike. He does spike it. No time even ran off the clock. There's got to be something run off. 34 seconds remain. The Bears will have second 10 at the Comet 36. With the weather and whatever it's like, well, you've got a good kicker. He's got a leg on normal conditions to 50 is comfortable.
I'm going to tell you, if we would get another 10 yards, I'll bet we're going to see a shot.
You can try and kick it.
I'm going to ask another question.
Yes.
Does this turf get slick when it's raining like this?
Oh, no doubt about it. When it's short grass like this, yeah, you're going to see it's like sliding on ice when it's this short. Almost, it's the one good thing when you have long grass. You got a little feel.
I want to see 10 yards here. I just want to see a kick.
Yes.
But we can't call it. No, yes, we can. It shows we can.
0 timeouts. Matt, scoreboard saying 1. But yeah. Cooper Gates had to hold up in the hole and gets no gain. I guess West Branch, sorry, they do have a timeout. It is the last timeout, as the scoreboard says. Now it's 0. Whoa. We may have to put the windows in here at halftime. But 1 yard gain, nice play by Perry Lehman. We've said his name a lot. Now the Bears take a timeout. And I think what you're going to try to do, Wayne, is get one maybe good play here. If you can't get to the end zone, try to get that 10 yards. Then
either get out of bounds because you're not going to have enough time to get the kicker on.
That's right. And it's raining, which makes it even more difficult to pass the football.
9 a.m. start. Good luck, Bears.
And the Bears will get the option at the beginning of the second half. I'm guessing they're going to take the option to receive the football.
So the ball is going to be on the
35.
35?
Yep. Again, in normal conditions, where he's got the leg that last night I saw him make a 49-yarder with 10 to 15 yards to spare. All good snap, everything, everything.
I'd just like to see him have a shot at it here.
Yeah. Whatever you do, you get it to halftime. That's the key here. Dual back, Gates to either side. Staker rolling left. Throws back to Cooper behind the line of scrimmage. Block is missed. His all individual effort he has just to lose 1 yard on the completion. Clock's running. The Comets are not going to stop it. And I think the Bears are just going to – the Bears can't stop it.
We can't stop it.
So this thing's going to go to halftime. Your score is officially going to be 1-0.
That pass was backwards.
Not the score. Yes. Well, Wayner, we got to halftime. Your score here at the Little Rose Bowl, West Branch 21, West Liberty 14. What a football game we have. Sideline Jerry might be press box Jerry, but he's still going to be here. Wayner's going to be here, and we can't come back. This is an exciting football game, everybody. Come back. We'll come back with you in a little while on the Bearcast.
The Bearcast is The game is at halftime, and the Bearcast is in a break. We'll be back shortly before the second half begins. game is at halftime, and the Bearcast is in a break. We'll be back shortly before the second half begins. Game is at halftime, and the Bearcast is in a break. We'll be back shortly before the second half begins. game is at halftime, and the Bearcast is in a break. We'll be back shortly before the second half begins. The game is at halftime, and the Bearcast is in a break. We'll be back shortly before the second half begins.
We're back here after the halftime. There's about 4 minutes to go before we tee it back up. And your score, West Branch 21, West Liberty 14. You'll have to excuse me if I'm having a hard time hearing this music outside on these speakers. It's really loud. So it's right on top of us. But we're going to get into it. 4 minutes to go before we tee it up here. Wayne, just some quick stats. 21-14 is your score. And it's a tale. These teams, one side, there's passing and there's rushing. We obviously know that. Total yardage, let me pull this back up. Total yardage, West Branch, 237, West Liberty, 206. West Branch has 238 yards on the ground. Keaton Gates, junior running back, number 32, 13 carries, 180 yards. West Liberty has 177 passing. So they're through the one if by air. West Branch is two if by the ground. And it brings us to 21-14. West Branch Staker and both Gates brothers have a touchdown.
I think we're probably seeing what the strength of both teams are right now.
This is it.
If I had to say anything.
Yeah. And you're not going to see much of it change as we go along.
No.
Maybe once you see a Brandon Peterson out there on the field, once he's able to check back in, hopefully that young man's okay. And Jerry Flagel, are you down on the sideline yet?
I'm working my way down there to catch Jared.
We're going to have him talk to Jared here in a second. And I see him getting down there. But you're right. That white team over there, the visiting team, passing. West Branch, there ain't no doubt. They got -1 yard passing, one completion for -1 yard They are going to run the football and live and die. So sideline Jerry.
But I like West Branch football that way.
That's
the way I like it.
That's my kind of football. Jerry's got Jared, and we're going to go down to him right now.
Okay, Jared Tiley, nice rushing offense first half.
Yeah, I mean, our guys created some explosive plays. Keaton and Cooper are really good back there, and Keaton broke a big one there. And we got to get something going in the air, though. They're going to stack the box, and we got to be able to keep them honest.
Okay, well, great. I know Shane or Staker was 1 for 5 on that.
Yeah, he just needs to settle down. You know, the game's moving fast, I think, for him right now. Probably some nerves. He'll settle down. He's a good player. He's a leader, and he'll be all right.
Offensive line, thoughts so far?
I think they've been good. I mean, they, obviously we all can be better, but they've been good to this point. But we got to step it up a notch this second half and put a nice drive here to start the second half.
Okay, well, do you think that's going to have any effect on play calling, or are you going to just keep grinding it on the ground like you have been? Or
I hope we run it for another 237 yards.
That'd be terrific. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
That's offensive coordinator Jared Tiley saying what we all have already talked about. That West Branch is going to win this one. They want to do it. They want to punish you on the ground, and that there is no secret. The Bears will, I think they've already elected to taken their permissions of deferring. They are going to get the ball back here at the beginning of the second half. A lot of people checking in from out there. Coach John Hirschman's checking in with some great hits. He's saying go Bears and keep those Gates boys with the ball in their hand. Hopefully the Bears can get some blocking in front of them. Keep that going. Garrett Tucker, old number 11, I think, in the program. Was he 11, I think? But whatever. He's checking in from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Love to hear old Bears. They're keeping with the program. That's the best part of small town. That's the best part of West Branch. It's in you. It never goes away.
Once a Bear, always a Bear.
That is right. We're down to about 35 seconds here. Again, Keaton Gates, 13 carries, 180. Quarterback Dylan Miracle, 177 yards passing. And when he has time, he can fling it, and it's usually on the money. Even the interception was on the hands, just flipped off the hands.
Yeah.
Luckily into the Bear hands.
Yeah, I mean, he's a worry, I'll put it that way. He's a worry. And they were getting him time there towards the end, but then there again, that was the hurry-up offense, and we were trying to prevent, so you can't judge it by that.
The rain has not slowed down. It is coming basically straight up and down, vertical rain. The Bears are going to receive, going from the north to the south, our left to right on your Bearcast dial. Number 1, Cooper Gates. Number 32, Keaton Gates. Stop me if I think you've heard this before. They're the guys deep if they decide to kick it deep. So far, they've kept the kicks away from them. I was going to say,
yeah, somebody's watched a little film. I can tell you that right now.
It doesn't bother me. Number 0, Andre Martinez, is teeing it up at around the 40, which is where you always tee it up, unless there's a penalty. The up man, the fullbacks for the Bears at around the 25-yard line are Capper and Chris Stoffel. They've been busy tonight on the kickoffs. And here we go. And it's a short kick. Bounces at about, sits down like a Pro V1 golf ball. Keaton Gates gets it, goes to the right. Now cuts back left. See what he's got? He's got a hole. Gets to the outside. Cuts back to the middle. Still going. Bounces off another tackle and another. Into West Liberty territory. Thrown into the bleacher on the sideline.
That a boy.
But what a great return from the 14 of West Branch to the 46 of West Liberty. 40-yard return. But there's a flag, and where's it at? Way back there. Oh, it's way behind the play. Probably going to come back on West Branch one way or another because he cut right, cut back left. When everything's going one way and you go cut back the opposite way, usually bad things happen for the team with the ball. Guys are just spinning, and and it's tough to position yourself to block correctly.
Still, what I like about Gates is if you give him any room at all, you're going to pay.
Yeah.
You're going to pay.
Well, I can tell you right now, just like Coach Ty Lee said, I was going to allude to that no matter what, the flag's still down.
I see the down marker moving, if that means anything. I have no clue.
I don't know what. Oh, it looks like they're going to. Now, they're moving it back. No doubt. Face mask on West Branch.
Face mask against West Branch.
That is what you call the biggest penalty we've seen of the season and the night, obviously. Now the ball is back at the 14 where he recovered the kick. That is basically a 40-yard penalty.
Well, like I told you, these penalties are just absolutely.
That is West Branch's 7th penalty.
Killing us. And so instead of having the ball at the West Liberty 44, we have it at our own 14.
7th penalty for 77 yards for West Branch tonight. Well, no secret. You got to watch. They're going to pack it. The Comets are going to pack it in and try to stop it. Gates gets outside. Had a hole, but no. There comes all kinds of Comets shining in the night. He had a hole, but now when they're pushing up from the middle, when they're packing it in, going to make him bounce, that's exactly what they want. They're going to have all kinds of guys in pursuit. No gain. Second and 14.
You know, the other side of running the ball like this, too, is that you're starting to see West Liberty think that we're going to run it every play here.
Yeah.
We're going to have to throw it fairly soon.
There's a handoff up the middle to Gates. This time does bounce out again. Takes what he can get. Looks like he does have a little bit of a gain. Give him, 4, a short 5, long 4. We're going to call it 3rd and 5 at around the 19. 3rd and manageable. The Bears, you always want to get a first down, but when you're deep in your own territory and the rain is falling, you want the clock to keep running. I mean, you want a first down here to keep. Well, that's 2-3 more minutes you can run off the clock.
I just worry about the slick football.
Yeah.
That's all I worry about.
It's going to play a role. Right now it's 1 turnover to 1 turnover, interception and interception. Bears are going, splitting things out. Cooper Gates in motion, trips right. Oh, the defender jumps. They're trying to say West Branch jumped, but I am pretty sure.
No.
They're going to call this on defense encroachment. I think it's going to be just shy. You give him 5 yards, it's still just shy of the 1st and 10 marker. I think 3rd and a Paul McGuire 6 inches. They got to measure that. They didn't measure the one here at the 45 early in the first half. It's close. Oh, there's the first down. Wow.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know why they're not measuring. They didn't measure this one. They should have measured this one and that one.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
But we'll take it.
I'm not complaining.
First down, Bears. Big.
Yeah, he was certain on that one.
Get that clock a-moving. Full house backfield. High snap. Hands it off to Gates. Bounces outside. See what he can get. Nice tackle on the outside, because if he drive that man Bickford again. I tell you what, he's the defensive MVP right now for the Comets, because he drove right through his legs like you're supposed to do. Tackle through him is like a Gates takedown in wrestling. You go through the man, held him to just a 2-yard gain.
In the first quarter, West Liberty wasn't getting that man there.
No.
Now all of a sudden,
well, they packed it in, and now they're getting that back pursuit.
They've got a man over there, right?
Yeah,
that's what's changed here.
They got a little. Bears are content to run this clock down. I don't know if they're going to get this playoff. 7 seconds, 6, 5. And they're just, 3, 2, 1. They did not get it off. Oh, they're going to have to call a timeout. Oh, my gosh. To waste a timeout early like that, that's tough. That is tough. But better than, I guess,
but
better
that
than a penalty.
I hate to say this, but that 5-yard penalty probably would have been pretty large at this point.
Yeah. Well, 2nd and 8 at the 26 boy, the Bears needed to hurry up there to get to it. They didn't quite, but the penalty averted with a timeout. But that's an early one. Jerry, you got anything to catch? I know you got all these stories in your toolbox. Pull one out. Where's he at? He's down there. Oh, he's got a rain jacket on. He came prepared.
A rain jacket?
Look at him down there in the corner. Real men put that rain jacket on.
Throw that jacket away. Let's go.
Getting called out by Waiter. Well, voice of the bear gets the voice of the bear. I think Waiter won battle. That's 1 Wayne, 0 Jerry right now.
We're not keeping score.
I'm back.
2nd and 8. I think a few Bears are going to be back here shortly. Some guys are stretching out on the sideline.
I just noticed there's some new players stretching down here on the sidelines.
2nd 8 from their own 26. What's going on? The lights. Somebody's got their headlights on in the northeast corner of the stadium. I remember an old PA announcer used to hate that too.
Is that a headlight that's on back there now?
Now it's reverse lights on a different car from behind. It was Twins, but Cooper Gates comes back in motion. Now Gates goes in motion left. You've got double wing. A short pitch out to Gates. Nice hold on the edge.
There we go.
Keaton Gates breaks through 3 tackles, 4 tackles, past the first down, up to the 40 or 41-yard line.
Nice run.
Give him
nice
14
run.
yards at a West Branch. 1st and 10. He's got to be closing in just shy of right at that 200-yard mark. There's a Comet down, might be a cramp. I think we're looking at about a 196 yards rushing. You're right next to Chad Schutte there, Jerry. I'm thinking we're like Gates might have about 196 at my West Branch math.
You sound pretty confident there, don't you?
Yeah, I bet I'm within 100. I bet I'm within 5. I'm going to take it.
I told you, Jason, tell me what number you're looking for here.
We got a short break in the action here.
Try Keaton at 201.
201. I was
that a boy,
5.
Jerry. That a boy.
I can tell you right now, the Bears haven't had a 200-yard rusher since 2002. Andy Henson.
Been that long?
I think so.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, last year your leading rusher for West Branch was Cooper Gates with about 485.
Holy cow.
Well, Jerry, we got a little break in the action here. Give us a tale from the crypt. Sticking with it.
I tell you, Little Rose Bowl is not only historical for football, but also for something else. In 1928, Herbert Hoover, during his 1928 presidential campaign, had a speech rally here at the Little Rose Bowl, and they set up 2 huge tents on the field. Basically, because you got to keep in mind that was the August 10th, and then they had people sitting on the grass, hillsides all around. There's over 15,000 people here to hear Herbert Hoover speak.
Well, I can tell you right now, when you guys used to be on the microphone, they used to pack them in for about 1,500. That's still pretty good. What a story, though. So much history here. I know here in a little while we'll go back to Jerry, and he'll have a great feel-good story that has a connection between West Liberty coach Jason Dumont and former Bear coach Butch Peterson. 1st and 10 Bears at the 40. High snap to Gates, cutting to the right. What a block! Cuts left.
Oh, nice
up the
cut!
middle.
Nice cut!
Can he go? And, he breaks through Bickford's tackle. Still going forward past the 25, down to the 22. Holy Toledo, Wayner!
Can I say it? Wow!
Wow! 38 yards puts him at 239 on the game.
That one will be on the highlight film.
West Branch.
Wow!
He is such a strong little guy.
Oh my goodness!
I bet you Matt can tell us off the top of his head who holds the West Branch single-game rushing record.
The thing of it is,
he wore number 32, by the way.
He goes as fast backwards as he does forwards. That's what I'm impressed.
Bears setting up kind of the inverted wishbone snap again to Keaton. Slow moving forward. And he fumbles the football. And West Liberty is on it at the 19.
God, we had it.
He was slow moving. West Liberty football. What's going on?
Cooper's got it.
Cooper Gates has the football. Cooper Gates came up with the football. What are we going to do here?
Well, he was the
now
first
they're saying West Liberty football. Matt,
what's the replay say?
Our coaches need to get off the field here.
He was the first one on the ball. I know that.
Yeah, there's no doubt. He was the first one on the ball. We're going to watch the replay from up here. It doesn't matter now because it's Comet ball. Boy, oh boy.
Oh boy is right.
There he is. There's the fumble. Out to the right.
Oh, what? See? Right there.
West Liberty kids on
But I think it
now
gets
Gates
shoveled.
has it under his arm. You can see it. Nope. Now it shuffles back to
Yep,
West Liberty.
it's shoveled
a
back.
wrestling match. You know how those
Shoveled
things in a crowd, the last person to get it. But in the NFL, West Branch would have the ball because they wait for it to come out. It doesn't matter.
Right.
West Liberty football momentum has changed. Trips right, single set off the right hip of Miracle at their own 20. Drop back, quick left pair. Gates is right there.
Nice play.
Take him down for a 5-yard loss. He's a little hot under the collar after that last play, and unfortunately Briggs Collins was in his way. That's his first big defensive play.
I think he
of
kind
the
of
year. It's going to be a lot.
emphatically let us know there, don't you, or not?
2nd and 15.
He's not a
at
happy
the 15.
camper right now.
I think the Comets, I know it's raining still. Still a nice, steady Jerry Flagle
That's
rain,
all
as he
right.
called it.
That's going to get us fired up here.
Man in motion, empty backfield. Collins out there to the right, looking for him. And it short hops it, bounces. Oh, I thought it might have been picked, but they say it was short hopped off the ground. Then it went off the receiver's body, and then it was caught.
What would have been better yet is if it would have been backwards and it would have come right up into our arms.
Yeah.
It would have been touchdown.
Timeout on the play. What happened? What, officials timeout? What? Oh.
Now what?
For an offensive lineman, Perry Lehman is something may have been with his helmet, so he has to come off for a play. 7:51
He's limping
remaining in the game, or in the third quarter. Something tells me it's 7 minutes. I just love the number 7.
Hey, Wayne,
Something's going to happen.
Zero in on Cooper Gates when he's rushing the off of 70, the 6'8 kid. It is amazing.
Yeah.
It's a 1 foot difference.
Besides that, he's a little hot right now anyway, so.
Waiter's on that. I'll try to watch the quarterback.
You can add about 2 mile an hour to him.
Straight drop back to pass. The rush is on. Mike is... just throws it up for grabs. Falls incomplete.
I thought that was a pick six going to happen right there.
Big Mike was in his grill, as they say. Just threw it up.
Boy, he threw that over the middle. I thought it was touchdown.
Well, the Bears bent but didn't break there. It's 4th and 15 with the rain still coming down steady. 4th and 15 from their own 15. You never know on a bad snap, things can happen.
I'm betting money that 88 is not going to get a first down here running.
Snap is up, flag on the play.
He's going to do it.
He's running. He is taken down. Christoffel throws it. And it's intercepted.
My goodness.
He throws. Christoffel is getting tackled in the end zone. The punter throws it up for grabs. It's intercepted by Griffin Seidel. Now the officials are coming together.
This is going to
Was he in the grass? But there's a flag on the West Branch sideline.
This is going to be an interesting call. This is going to be really interesting.
What is going on? False start on the Comets. That's probably going to be declined. Yes, it is.
Are you kidding me?
That's all right. That's declined. West-Branch-Football after their second interception tonight by Griffin Seidel.
Was that Christoffel that got leveled?
Christoffel was right in the back and got hit whole as he's trying to tackle the player. Engaged. That's something else.
He got leveled there.
Wow, what a job. Bears have it in the end.
Honest to God, I thought that was going to be a touchdown. I thought it was an interception for a touchdown.
But he took a lick. He was rewarded for being in the right place, but he took a licking. 1st and goal Bears.
I tell you, he
at the 7.
Who hit him had to be going about 35 mile an hour there, I guarantee you.
Full house backfield. High snap, give it to Keaton. He's got a hole out the left. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown Bears.
Did you see him slip that?
Somebody's down for West Branch. Hopefully, his teammates are pulling him up as the fire trucks are taking off. Must be a fire call in town. Cramps are always going to be a part of the game, no matter what happens. It's always going to be cramps. In the first week of the season, it's normal.
Who is it? I think it's...
Well, we'll worry about that.
It looks like West Liberty, maybe.
It is maybe a West Liberty kid. Okay. Well, let's hope that young man is okay.
Yeah, you bet. You bet. I mean... There's been some hitting going on down there.
Yes.
I'm telling you, there has been some hitting going on.
You know, I've alluded to it a couple times tonight on screens. But you look back on that pass, and I didn't say it on live, and I'm getting texts by 3 or 4 different people. You know that really was an illegal pass because the linemen are always going down. They're on their way downfield to go make tackles. Yeah. I just got a text about that from.
Now that was Keaton with the score, right?
That was Keaton Gates. I can tell you if we're probably going to talk to him later, but we'll worry about that when the time comes, Jerry. All important special teams play here. West Branch 27, West Liberty 14, extra point ensuing. Snaps down, right on the money. The kick is it in? And it is. It looked like it was just over the left upright, but it might have hit the fire truck as he's leaving down the street. But none the matter.
Oh, it went in it's a goal. It went in the goal.
28 West Branch. Okay, we'll take it.
Uh-oh.
There's another injury on the play. I tell you what. Let's take a quick timeout here, about a 30-second break. Your score, West Branch 28, Comets 14. You're listening to the West Branch Football on the Bearcast.
The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back.
We're back live on the Bearcast. That young man walked off on his own power from West Liberty. It's great to see that. 7:39 remains the third. West Branch 28, West Liberty 14. West Branch again. Every single positive yard they have tonight is on the ground. And Keaton Gates has the vast majority. Gingrich tees it up at the 40, coming forward. Low kick this time. Line drive right down the middle. Skips. One hop by that man Bickford. Been making plays all night. Cuts up the middle. Gets what he can straight forward. Not too much from the 5-yard line to the 26. The Comets will have 1st and 10.
You know, it looks like we've cleaned this kickoff up a little bit too here.
Yes. I've heard there's this nice resource called WestBranch.Football.com for everything West Branch football, not just the Bearcast. You can go there and check on stories. Look through years in the past. You can hear Jerry Flagle calls. You can hear Wayne calls. You could go on the YouTube.
It goes back that far?
We've got some numbers on there all the way back. But you can also go on YouTube. Rich Stout has done a really good job of trying to get as many of the older games and placed year by year so you can get them in a blanket coverage from each year.
You wouldn't believe
so
how many calls I get on that.
I know. Isn't it great?
It's great. It's absolutely great.
Liberty first drop back to pass, throws it out to his man to the right. Is it complete? They're saying incomplete. The man out of the backfield was Dahlfeld.
That's Richie gets putting those films on TV, and then that brings the truth out. So I'm wondering how many young kids have told their dad, hey, Dad, you were actually telling the truth.
So 2nd and 10 for the Comets. A lot of moving parts here. There's some confusion, but they still got 17 seconds on the clock. They're on the shot clock. They're good play clock. Trips right, single set left here is Bickford. Gingrich straight up man. Little shade outside with Christoffel. Trying to get the Bears to jump off. 5 seconds left. I don't know if they're going to get this off. They're hurrying. And they 3-2, they did. Handoff up the middle and no going. Lincoln Neighbor, the first man in there, number 69. Helped a little bit by Kepper. The Bears are fired up.
I tell you, Big John and Lincoln Neighbor over there, I think I'd run away from them maybe.
I'd run away.
Yeah, that'd be
Mike and Lincoln.
I'd figure out where they're at.
Physical
first.
law firm. They
Yeah.
got a single set out to the right. Quads left. Miracle on his own in the backfield. Watch that man. He said to watch. Jerry said to keep your eye on Gates here against big number 70. Camden Crease, 6'7", 6'8".
He's going under him.
He's a big man. Oh, he goes straight up. He got him this time. Nice pass complete to number 8. at the 35. He's looking to be 1 yard short. Pass is complete to Griffith.
But Gates took 70 right
Right
back
at
into
him.
the quarterback.
It is 4th and 1 at their own 35. A lot of changes on the field. I can't imagine they're going to punt this, are they? I know it's an important part of the game still. There's still a lot of time. I got to think they're going to go for this.
88's not in there, I don't think.
Punt it.
I don't think he's in there.
He has come up. Keaton went back to recover. Come up. Don't jump. Don't jump. West Branch.
They're taking a big chance here.
That's an offset snap. They're going to go right to their back. He's moving. He gets forward, and I think it's going to be tight. Looks like the outside judges. It is going to be a 1st and 10. That was Dahlfeld with a 2-yard carry.
This judge is motioning 1st and 10.
Yes. Big play there. You tell you what, if you want to stay, Coach Dumont liked what he saw. He said, we can get 1 yard, so let's get 1 yard. Some new members on the field. Motley Johnson, a freshman, coming out linebacker. Brandon Peters coming in at safety. Inside handoff. They're going to nice dive. Misdirection up the middle. Great play by Collins. Good push by that offensive line. And 11 yards at a 1st and 10. Just 10 or 11 yards. Might slow to get up.
Okay, here comes.
Rushton is in the game for West Branch, number 3.
He's coming out.
He's coming out. Peterson, Brennan Dale seeing his first action. They're doing that misdirection, same play up the middle, and it's just as effective. We're 5 yards this time.
We're getting a little beef in there now. Here comes 52 in.
That's a freshman. Jonah Halter taking Big Mike out for a little break.
I mean, I don't understand West Liberty's philosophy here, but we'll take it.
Hey, man, they're being physical now. There's that double hand. Oh, he keeps it. Bounces. Oh. He does give it up. Boy, that kid's shifty. Collins has got some quick feet, and they're bouncing it. Stop the whistle. Let the play stop. Collins has got some, as Butch would call it, jitterbug to him. And he got it down to the 41 of West Branch, a 10-yard gain at a 1st and 10 Comets. I said they wanted to run it, to pass it. Well, they're running it now. They want to get their physicality, their identity to be physical, to come right out West Branch, and they're doing just that.
He's got a little J.D. Wagaman in him.
Except he holds the ball a little lower.
He's got that Wagaman shuffle.
Keeps that. Look at that. They're taking a page out of West Branch's book. Duffelt behind. Neighbor gets him down behind the line of scrimmage, holds on until his teammates, Green and Capper, come and help clean him off. They weren't fooled that time, Wiener.
I tell you, Neighbor's answering the bell here. He is answering the bell.
Loss of 4, 2nd and 14 at the 45.
So
the Comets have absolutely stolen a play out of the Bear playbook.
It looks like Peterson's in there, Dale's in there.
Yep. Trepanier is in there on the outside now.
Okay, Trepanier's in there now.
And freshman.
So now they got.
Everybody's in. There's a fullback dive again right up the middle. Give him about 5 yards. Collins to the 40 will be 3rd and 9 yards.
3rd and 9, West Liberty.
Okay, here's your big down.
Yeah.
Here's your big down. This is
Neighbor and Halter and and Moorhead and Cooper Gates around the front. Bears are pushing back here.
You're going to see this in the air, I'll guarantee you.
Yeah, 3rd and 9. Need to get some pressure. It's 4 on 5. Let's see. Gates taking right on. Nothing. Pressure. What a great throw up the middle. He takes a hit. But what a great throw and catch to Dahlfeld down to the 17. You can see this kid when he's got time. They run every which way but loose it. He puts it on the money. They're knocking on the door in the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 17.
He's going to throw again.
This might be a look left here. They got numbers out to the left. Brandon Peterson's now on that man on the outside. He's not going to give as much room, Wiener.
Okay.
There's not going to be as much 12-yard cushion there.
But they're
fastest kid in the state champion.
I will bet money they're going to throw here.
Straight drop back to pass. Pressure's on from the freshman. There's that screen pass, shuffle, tunnel screen, as you call it. Gets about 5-6 yards. Been a very successful play for the Comets tonight.
Here comes Montgomery
Big Mike coming back in for probably for Jonah Halter. No, he's coming in for Moorhead, giving him a little bit of a break. Nice depth up front for the Bears. 2nd and 4 for the Comets. 2:25 remains in the third.
This has been a pretty good drive for West Liberty.
There's no give up. Officials timeout for something. Oh, Mike's got to adjust his knee brace, it looks like. Or they're adjusting something on West Liberty player.
Yeah, they're doing something to that number 1 over there.
Why is the official adjusting his stuff? I think they're telling him, talking to him.
Yeah, do they?
Giving him there's something wrong with it. Excuse me, with his helmet, so he's coming out, Wiener.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we are back to live action. 2nd and 4 at the 11. It's a long 4, short 5. It looks like 4 from here. There's that kind of inverted backfield. Quick snap to the fullback, right up the middle. It's been a successful play. It's just a short snap. It reminds you a little bit of the Sigourney Keota offense.
Yeah, there's nothing fancy now.
The quarterback. Okay, they're going to say he's just short. 3rd and inches. There's that same formation. I'm going to guess the fullback may just get it again. There it is, short snap to the fullback, and he is going forward, and he's close. He's got a first down inside the 5 to the 3. Big Jericho Hobbs coming in to get some action on the defensive line. Taking young freshman Mr. Halter out. They're going to stick in that formation.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult to hold him out here.
I think this time they might misdirect. And yeah, they give it to the low snap, and it cost him. Cooper Gates gets him for a big loss. Gets help by with a little help from his friends. Lost back to Jerry's about the 8 or 9.
He's got the official. It looks like he's got it marked on the 6.
No, it is that what is it? 8, 6, 7, 3, 5, 3, 0, 9. Oh, we're going to split the difference now and say 7, Wiener. But that's a huge play.
It's that down marker being lit up. It's got me completely. My eyes are crossing here.
2nd and goal at the 7. This time I think they'll probably just stick to that short snap. This time it's a snap, backside reverse, and he's going nowhere.
Who was that?
Number 1, Dahlfeld, got introduced to Mr. Capper, and Mr. Capper won the battle. May have been a loss of a half a yard, but I don't know if they're going to. I think they're going to say right back to that line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal. Timeout, Comets? Yeah, timeout, Comets. 39.2 seconds remain, and the 3rd stands up. So at the end of this quarter, you're not going to want to miss this. It's there's a lot of great things and a lot of rivalries and a lot of schools say they don't like this school or whatever that school. None of that really matters in the end. There's life. Life happens, good things happen, and you're going to hear a really good story when we get to the 3rd quarter break from Jerry Flegel. So Jerry, you're down there on the sidelines. You're down. I can see you basically on the line of scrimmage. I mean, you can hear some things down there. What's kind of the attitude you're feeling here?
I tell you what, Bears are determined on there, and West Liberty is too. This is a heck of a football game.
Yeah,
on there, especially on the lines of scrimmage, so forth like that. So yeah, I'm standing right on the goal line, and so I got a bird's eye view if it gets close here.
Yeah. Well, now they're going back to a pass. I guarantee you, they're throwing. They look like when they do that flat pass or a tunnel screen, man in motion. Brings trips left, straight drop back to pass. Pressure's on him. Gates is on him, and he is sacked.
Whoa.
Big play by the Bears.
That may have took him out of field goal range even.
Whoa.
4th and 22 at the 22. And the officials again are having a conversation. Again, I think they're talking about what their pizza order is.
Yeah.
Whatever wind there is out of the north. I think it's kind of died.
Well, you talk about your big plays. I mean, to me, that was a drive, I think, and they still may score, but I think that was a drive that they almost had to score on.
It's now going to run out the 3rd quarter, 7 seconds, but nobody's stopping it. That is the end of 3 quarters. We've played 3.
Big play. That was a big play.
We've played 3. It was 21-14 at halftime. The Bears improved the score. We now sit at 28-14 after 3 quarters. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back here on the Bearcast.
The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back.
Right off the bat.
Oh my God. Well, we're live.
What happened?
And if you didn't hear a story at the end of the third quarter, we're going to tell it again here in a few minutes when we have a break in the action. Jerry, I might have been some technical difficulties, and well, I don't up here. You can blame me because I was so excited to get back to live action. I forgot to push a button up next to me. It says live. We apologize for that. What you missed was West Branch going 3 and out. West Liberty, after a punt of 15 yards, will have 1st and 10 at their own 45. Great field position. Dual receivers right in Bickford and Vandenberg. Drop back to pass. Quick pitch out to Dahlfeld. Had nothing. Has to cut back to the middle. Does a great job getting 1 yard gain. Maybe 2 yards. We'll give him 2 to the 47. He was what they call in no man's land. Cuts back and gets 2 yards. Owen Dahlfeld. Nice play by Bodie Moorhead in the middle.
I don't know if you noticed that, but Lincoln Neighbor was out there.
Yeah, he's the
and he was almost in position to take that pitch.
Yeah, I tell you something right now. You take away Brandon Peterson, you know who the fastest guy on this team is? It's Lincoln Neighbor. Guy runs a 52-second straight 400.
He had a chance to catch that pitch.
He's 6'3", got long strides. Drop back to pass. Back rushes on. Down the sideline looking. Overthrows his man. Look for Bickford. And Brandon Peterson was with him step for step. Bring it up 3rd and 8. Again, we apologize for those. I apologize for the tech. I'll take full responsibility. First, I have my problems in the first game, too. Got to push live. Well, we're live here. 3rd and 8, 47-yard line of their own 47 are the Comets. 6:33 remains in regular play. 28-14, West Branch leading the football game. Quad receivers right. Single set out here, or left. Quad receivers right. A lot of window dressing. There's that pass up the middle. Oh, Brennan Dale made a good jump on the ball, had it in his hands. They tried to go back to the well that they did earlier on a 23-yard pass going to the north. This time Dale sniffed it out, it falls incomplete. This is one of those, with this amount of time, I would bet, push on all the chips I have in on this, they're going for it, Wayne.
You know what was crazy about that Dale play there is that ball went back to the receiver, and he didn't catch it.
Tip drill. Yes. You always want to knock it down if you can.
We're lucky we just avoided a touchdown.
Well, that's 4th down and 8, and it's must go, I think, for the Comets. They got a wing, 2 receivers left, single set right, wing left. Don't jump, West Branch. Looking left, it's going to be a double pass. That's a forward pass. Oh, he threw that from the 41. Did he call the forward? But it's
an incomplete pass.
Yeah, good. I thought he caught it off the bounce, and it looked like he was not going to call it incomplete right away is what I was getting excited about.
It was a forward pass.
I know, but he wasn't calling it incomplete right away, but it's incomplete. Defense holds. West Branch takes over on downs at the good 47. That's 47 yards away from pay dirt. 6:23 remains in regulation. 28-14. Coming across the line, Neighbor to Montgomery to Kinzinger to McCullough to Moorhead. Double wings, Keaton Gates, your sole set here. Gets the carry. Nice set block out there, but Miles McConaughey gets it. Setting the block. He pulled the West Branch man down with him. Official obviously didn't see that. Not complaining. It's just what I see. It's right in front of us. But the kid made a good physical football play. His dad was a Bear football player, basketball player, and again, 6'10" in the high jump back in his day. Young man's just a junior, 6'3", 180 pounds. Loss of 4 on the play for handoff up the middle. Keaton bounces it to the right. He's got a lot of room. Can he get some space? Get to the sidelines. They've got good angles.
That a boy.
But he cuts it back to the middle. Still going. Still bouncing off tackles. All that action to the 22-yard line. 29-yard gain in a West Branch 1st and 10.
But I think he ran 49 to get that 29, didn't he?
Jerry's going to need to get right on the top of this, on top of that iPad here soon.
I definitely will. We'll keep an eye on that. Man, I tell you what, he has no quit.
Unbelievable. He's a wrestler. He's coming off, needs a good rest. So his running mate, a.k.a. his brother, is now the single set. Bears go double wing. There'll be a man in motion one direction or the other. There wasn't. Straight dive. Cooper Gates.
Boy, that
they are packing it up the middle.
They are packing that middle.
Tell you what, Landon Wainwright's having himself a nice ball game in the second half. Perry Lehman obviously always making trouble, but 1 yard gain now at the 21
I tell you,
line.
West Liberty, I'm starting to see some guys leaning over out there now too.
The clock is now sitting at 6:45. Yeah. Well, I thought it was 6 earlier, but there's I think a light missing. It was at 8:45. I should just look to the south. That clock is bright and shining. 2nd and 9. Scoreboard says 1st and 9. I wish it were first. At the 21, inverted wishbone. We're going to call it again. Handoff is to Cooper Gates. Straight up the middle, falls his blockers. Bouncing off one tackle. Man holding him from behind at the feet. Bulldozes around the Bulldog and up to about the 16, a 5-yard gain.
He took one guy with him there. He took one guy with him for about 3 yards.
3rd and 4 at the 16.
Hey, we may see our field goal here yet before this is over with.
I think the Bears might be in 4-down territory here unless they lose some yardage to keep the, I don't know. But you, quote unquote, don't want to take points off the board.
I'm going to give him the kick signal. You think he'll see me?
Yeah, going to hit the right foot like bring the man out of the bullpen. Bears are going a little bit
I'm sure he's
wing.
watching up here to see what I want.
Double wing right, Cooper Gates. You got single set. Handoff is to Gates up the middle. These dragging men with him forward, and he has the first down.
First down
to about the
Bears.
9-yard line. Cooper Gates. Woo! Strength on strength, and number 1 gets a 1 on the left side of the scoreboard, which is a first down. Just inside the 10, first and goal Bears. Keaton comes back in the game. There's no doubt in my mind the offensive line and those fullbacks in front of him are the players of the game. All of them are the players of the game. First and goal at the 9. Wishbone. Handoff to the right to Cooper. Tries to bounce out, but no. The Comets were not confused. The man who made the first hit is still down on the ground. Number 3, Enrique Michel Toribio with the tackle for a loss back to the 12. Second goal at the 12. Love all these check-ins from former Bears and just the fans of West Branch. Former Bear great and former season single touchdown holder Jordan Thompson, number 29, checking in with some nice words. Always good to hear from old JT. There's JT Jordan Thompson, assistant coach Jared Taylor's JT. Second goal at the 12, wishbone formation, single set, roll out. Dale's just going to keep it. He's got all kinds of room. Going forward. He's going forward to the end zone. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown Bears. You knew it was coming, and there's a late flag. There's a late flag. Looked like some holy-goly stuff down after the play. There's some people that are ticked off. I don't know what's going on, but it's after the play, so the touchdown's going to stand. It's a dead ball foul. One of the Bear players and one of the Comet players were excitable, we'll say. They had some words. Jerry won't be able to repeat those over the air.
We're not FCC money.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be on the Comets. It hasn't been signaled yet, but he's asking Coach if he wants to assess the field goal, the penalty on the kickoff. Is that what I'm seeing, Jerry?
That is correct, yeah.
Okay.
When Brennan Dale went in, and then after he scored, he got up, and, Brennan jumped up, and he was pretty excited, and I think there was a few words exchanged with the West Liberty player, and I think it was called on the Comets.
Okay. Unsportsmanlike conduct was the call. 34-14, just over 4 minutes remain in the fourth quarter.
These Comets got some fight in them.
Yeah. They're not going to go down.
I mean, in a good way.
Yes, definitely. You're going to have to come to the student section and have one of these kids come to the press box and get one of those cookies for you, Jerry. You know what I'm talking about, too. Yeah. So you don't have to make your way up, so you'll have it on your hip pocket. Ginrich's point after touchdown looks like it's good, and it is good. 4:04 remains on the game, or the regulation, we'll say. West Branch 35. West Liberty 14.
I mean, it's just like you'd like to script it. West Liberty takes a long, long drive, eats a bunch of time off, and then fails to score. And then we get the ball and take a nice drive, take a whole bunch more time off, and we score.
Yes. All kinds of folks are checking in. I'm just now checking in my phone. Longtime Bear assistant coach and offensive coordinator John Hirschman, championship quarterback that you got to watch back in the day, winner. Second year announcing, and they win a title for you. Made it easy.
You want to know what I remember about John Hirschman?
His mustache?
No.
Oh, okay.
Not exactly. He was a quarterback that got better every game till we won the championship. He got better every game. He was a great leader.
You know who else checked in? Number 99 with the neck roll and the untucked T-shirt. You know who that was?
Tell me.
Your wife's married to him.
Oh my!
your daughter is married to him. Sorry, not your wife.
Oh my God!
Not your wife.
Oh my God!
That's how rumors get started.
Yeah. Were we on? Is the mic on?
Oh, it's on.
Okay,
that's on me.
All right. We're all right.
Hot mic.
Hot mic.
It's better than the Mediapolis mic from about 3 years ago.
Yeah. Once in a while, we get the old film out and watch that 99 with the neck roll.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jerry, after they spot the ball, go through that story that you told the fans. Unfortunately, we had a little audio outage on my behalf. I want to let them hear that story again.
Will do.
Thank you. Jennings tees it up from the 45. Kicks it deep. Look, oh,
Was it good?
just short.
Was it good?
No, it was just short. The funny thing is, Braden Bickford for the Comets had his hands up like it was going to be good the whole time.
It almost. If you wonder what
Still
we're
having
talking
fun.
about.
Jerry Flago, down to you.
Yep. Well, the one thing I was talking about previously is coaching is all about relationships. It's with players, and it's also with opposing coaches and fellow coaches. It's a fraternity. And as people well know, Jason Dumont was the head coach at Regina before he left a couple years ago, and now he's here at West Liberty and doing a great job. Obviously, Regina and West Branch is a heated rivalry on there. But when Butch Peterson found out, that he was sick on there, the first coach that called him was Jason Dumont.
It's more than a game. I got to collect myself now. Screen pass to number 88. That's Vandenberg. Screen pass to the left.
And I could also say, too, I think a couple years, about 3 or 4 years ago when Iowa City, or when Regina was playing here at West Branch, I had to fill in on the chain gang on there, and there was a little bit of an altercation with the Regina assistant coach. And Jason Dumont he came to me, and he says, he gives you any more crap, let me know, I'll take care of it.
I tell you what, I had a good about 15 minutes of conversation with him before the game. Didn't talk anything about this game tonight. We talked about his family. His son is a quarterback at Grandview University in New York, in Des Moines. I'm having fun now. Best wishes to that young man.
They got a tremendous football program there at Grandview.
Pass out to Vandenberg again. That kid is a monster.
Oop, got a
and
flag
there's going to be a flag
down.
on West. Well, the flag is going to be for a hit out of bounds on West Branch. And it was incidental.
Here we go.
You got to keep your head here, players, for both teams. Obviously, we know it's a rivalry, but keep your head, boys.
Coach, look at Coach Hughes, boy. He's out on the field.
Coach Hughes is not happy.
He is not happy.
I don't know if I'd want to be. I don't want to be if I'd want to be on the business end of that conversation, Jerry. You don't have to come on. I can see you're like shaking your head. No way. It's a big man.
I noticed a young man that came off. He's trying to find the back
of the bus.
He's trying to find the place with the most players so he can get in behind here.
So after that, it was a big gain of 14 reception. Now the penalty walks it to the West Branch 48. You can see the Bears are trying to get some new faces in there. Number 50, that is Seth Hosier in on the defensive line. Jericho Hobbs is also in there. Garrett Teisinger is in there. Jonah Halter is in there. Linebackers. Maddox Rushton's out there. We got a flag on the play. The official's having trouble getting it out of his pocket, but it's going to be a false start. And on the offense, they tried to move a little bit too quickly. Let's see these defensive backs here, Wayne. I know that's one of the things I always appreciate about you. You always would talk about these kids 4 or 5 times, get names in there.
I think it's important.
Yeah,
Jason, I really do. They practice like everybody else, and they deserve to have their name.
From the bottom side, as we look to the top side, Maddox Rushton, number 3's in there. Brennan O'Neill. Brennan Dale's in back. Oliver Trepanier is in on the slot coverage. You've got Keaton Gates, back safety, and Brandon Peterson on the top side, singled up. Quads right. He looks past, pressure's on, looks across the middle. He's got a man wide open, sits down in between the coverage. That's number 4, Madden Meek, comes over from City High this year. Speaking of good stories, before the game, the West Branch crowd, the West Branch announcer, with moment of silence for that young man's father, was an assistant coach at City High, and they were thinking about moving to a different school. They live in West Branch. His father, at a very young age, passed away. So you feel for that family. Best wishes to them.
Really.
Quads left, 1st and 10 at the West Branch 37. Single set. Oh, the Comets, about 2 or 3 guys moved at once.
Jace, who you got in that defensive line right now?
Right now, looks like from the bottom of the top, 50 is Hosier, Seth Hosier. 56 is Jericho Hobbs. Number
54.
You got that's a linebacker. Motley looks like Bodie Moorhead's coming out. Jonah Halter's coming back in, and 64 is the sophomore Garrett Teisinger on the right side.
Good job.
Quads left, single set right. Looking right. There's that quick hit pass again. It tips off his hands. Off number 3, defended by number 3, Maddox Rushton. Incomplete. 2nd and 15 from the 47. 2:55 remains in regulation. I think we can come together on this one. Pretty obvious. We're going to want to talk to Coach after this game, if it stays the way it is. And we're definitely going to want to talk. I'm going to guess number 32, Jerry. I think he gets our vote.
274 yards so far.
I think that puts him in a, by the way, that's number 5 single game all time. Just past Kate Jones had a 272 night, was number 5. Pass, he's got rushes on. There's that tunnel screen again. Yeah, big man. Vandenberg has been a steady target for him here on this drive. Pushing great blocks by the guys, his outside receivers. Looks like from Michel Tarabel, and also by lineman number 50, is that 53, Dominic Falwell. Gets 18 yards and a 1st and 10 to the West Branch 28.
I think we need to find out who the sacrificial lamb is to go underneath him in first
Yeah.
first guy. Because if he falls on you, you're going to get hurt.
Pass, looking across, different quarterback. No, it is Miracle. Finds his man. It's complete, but 2 guys are right on top of him. That time back to Vandenberg again.
It's funny you should say that, Jason, about the quarterback, because I just been sitting here looking at this too, and to me he doesn't even look like kind of the same person right now.
Huh? Yeah.
But he just doesn't have the zip that he did have.
Yeah. Quad's right. He's got a rush on. Rolling right. Looking for a man. He's got him in the middle. Finds him. He's been really good about the receivers been doing their job and sitting down. Doing, as Tyler would say, do your job. They sit down. Complete to Griffith. Just shy of a 1st down, 3rd and 1. And going to be for the Comets.
I can see West Liberty winning some games, I'm telling you.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
With the way they throw the ball, I can't believe that they can't win some games.
.115, the clock's still running in the game. No give up in the Comets here. You know they're trying to put some points on the board for confidence going forward.
You know the
There's
Bears
a snap, running the football up the middle. Collins, nothing there. Jitters in and out and bounces forward for about 7 yards. He was stuffed up the middle, bounce right, bounce left, and gets 7.
But still they're running the
They're
ball.
still running it. Still running. They're not giving up.
That just tells me that, you know.
This is good news. Well, the Wayne and Jerry and Jason jinx looks like it's over from last year. We'll let this clock run and let the scoreboard take care of itself once we get there.
If we lost, I probably would never be back, would I? I can see that right now.
Looks across the middle, he's got a man. That might be tight coverage there by Rushton. Great coverage.
I was kind of worried when you had the mic off if that might hurt our ratings. Do you think it will?
Now 2nd and 10. After that incompletion, the ball's still at the 13 with 41.8 left. 41.8. Well, I tell you something, unless we'll wait, give it a couple 20 seconds or so here. But great things happen in all sports. And we'll talk about a couple of those as we go. Miracle drops back. Got a man in the flat. Gets down to him. Tips off him. Oh, off his shoulder pads. Almost picked off.
I thought that was going to be 6 the other way.
And that would have been Trepanier right there. 3rd and 10. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is not a jinx at this point. Matt Hughes comes to West Branch. Wasn't ready to apply last year, but he said it came open this year, and this was his, what he would call, dream job. His son was a quarterback 3 years ago for West Branch for a semifinal football team. Coach Peterson was here, and he felt as though that was about as good as an example or a welcome to a community he told me that he's ever felt in his life. Now he's coaching the Bear football team. 3rd down, rushes on up the middle. Vandenberg's got it, dragging guys with him. That is I don't want to use the term, but I'm going to say it's a bowling ball of a man because it's just tough to stop him. Gets it down inside the 5. It's going to be just shy of a 1st and 10.
I told you the other day when I met him I mean, when you meet him, you'll understand what we're saying
Yeah.
about him being a nice guy. And then I talked to his dad, Ron, after I talked to him. And I said, Ron, you remember me? I was the voice back when you were a defensive coordinator here. And he goes, yeah. And I says, so what do you think? He goes, well, he says, my son took the job. And he said, I threw everything I had about coaching away. And he said, I get a call from him. And he said, Dad, are you coming? And he goes, well, what do you think a dad would do, right?
Got to be there for his son.
Gotta be
because
there.
you can guarantee 99.97% of what Coach Matt Hughes has learned has come from Coach Ron Hughes.
Ron's a good guy.
Now, I'd say maybe a little.
guy.
He probably got some from this guy called Hayden Fry when he was playing for the Hawkeyes.
Exactly.
So maybe the percentage lowers a little.
But he's got great experience. And I'm like you. I'm so happy for Coach Hughes winning this game tonight, getting this program started in the right direction.
Yes.
Who knows where it's going to end, right?
But you can't win. One win under the belt. It's not official yet, but 25 seconds away from it.
It's a long season.
And look out here to the left, Wayne. You see the ice bath coming. The Comets push it in, I think. Quarterback straight ahead. Actually, it was that short snap. 4 yards for the Comet touchdown. The ice bath comes out. Coach Hughes feeling it. Woo! That would be a cool one, baby.
Boy, I see some extra killers in practice coming on this one.
There's nothing better than that feeling,
it's
though,
pretty
Wayne.
cold down. Yeah, I know.
That ice bath is the greatest thing he'll ever feel as a coach. There's a man down on the field.
Is it that big West Liberty kid, I think?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, boy, I sure hope he's all right. He's laying forward, not
God,
like a cramp.
He's holding his left knee.
So let's shift gears a little bit more here to post-game. Obviously, we're going to talk to Coach Matt Hughes. Matt has a special gift for him. Cookie Mom Cookies in North Liberty made some cookies for us, donated up here for the press box staff tonight. They are delicious ice cookies. She'll make other cookies. She bakes cakes. If you ever need anything, check out Cookie Mom Cookies on Facebook. Amber she's so kind, does great work.
They're good.
They are good. Wayner, you can attest.
They're good. They're good.
Well, that's a vote of confidence if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, you bet.
So we're going to talk to Coach Hughes. But before we talk any further, let's take a short break. I guarantee I'll come back live at some point. You're listening to the Bearcast on WestBranch.Football.
The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back. The Bearcast is currently in a break. We'll be right back.
Back here on the Bearcast. Number 78, looks like Mason Ike. Was down for quite a while. Looks like he's kind of walking off on his own power. You love to see that. The the Comets just scored a touchdown to make it 35-20. 19.8 seconds remain in regulation. Andre Martinez to attempt point after touchdown. Snaps good, holds good, the kick is good. 35-21, 19.8 seconds remain before we can pass in the songbooks. And hopefully...
I don't know if you saw that, but little 32 there.
Yeah.
He tried to block that kick.
He's still in there.
I'm serious. He's still in there playing hard.
You give everything you got till the end. There's no give up in him, that's for sure.
That's good to see. I just think this is a good start for him.
Yes, sir.
Well, there may be a few bumps along the road,
but yeah. Huh? That's for coach. That's head coach. All right, Bear fans. Hopefully the Bears recover this kick, and then we get to see the best formation in football. We'll talk about that hopefully here in about 2.8 seconds. Bears are setting up like they think there's going to be some tomfoolery here, otherwise known as an onside kick.
I see we got some more. I see a 23 in there, Jason.
Yeah, that's Spencer Green.
There's a 14.
That's Logan Christoffel. Bears got their hands team in there. Basically, there are going to be a lot of names. Brennan Dale's up. Brandon Peterson's up. He is just going to kick it deep. Back to Rushton. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. It hit the pylon. Or it went out of bounds. There you go. I didn't mean to scream like that. The flag comes out. It's out of bounds, so Bears are going to get the ball at the 35. Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, so flag went up. Now they're still discussing it. At this point, does it matter where the ball's at, so to speak? Oh, they are waving the flag off, so it's going to be a touchback.
I see a big kneel down coming up.
First and goal, or 1st and 10 for the Bears at the 20. The best formation in football, Jerry Flagel. You could call this play.
I think so.
It's the victory formation. All it takes is one
Just
snap.
count and make sure we got 11 out there.
One snap, one knee, and you got one victory. That's all it is.
Also,
there it is. The snap. The clock's going to run out.
While we got a second here, I'd like to thank you two guys for all that you do for Bear football. I mean, we're very fortunate in this community to have you two to do this. I mean, this is as good as professional work as there is. So thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you know you're always welcome up here. The cookies never run dry.
Yeah.
Come up for another
I
one.
will say one thing, that walk's getting a little longer from over there at the library every year, though.
We got to save a spot for him out here, Matt.
I got to start. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to start working out a little more.
It's now official. West Branch 35, West Liberty 21. Bears win. Matt's going to go down on the sideline. He and Jerry are going to have some interviews. They're going to talk to They're going to talk to running back Keaton Gates, if I recall, 272 yards, Jerry?
274.
274 and 3 touchdowns, or 2 touchdowns. About as good as a first game audition that we've seen in a long time. It's a top 5 all-time single game rushing performance. And you know we're going to talk to a very, very happy Matt Hughes. Gets his 24th career high school victory as a coach in Iowa, but his first one as a West Branch Bear.
And he did it with class. That's about something I hadn't said before about him, but he just exudes class to me.
You know why we have
both a coach and a human being.
Yeah. while we wait for Coach Hughes to talk to his kids, I want to kind of make sure we thank a lot of other people behind the scenes you don't know about. Chad Schutte on the sidelines, he and his crew with the stats, been doing this for a long time. I'm thankful for them. He sends me live stats as much as I can get. Trainers and Dr. Brad Heitoff, Scott Toma, athletic trainer.
It takes a village.
It takes a village.
It takes a village.
The West Branch cheerleaders. Student section was, as they say, on point tonight. Big crowd on hand. You expected with a game like this? 35-21. Good statement for the Bears. We'll get final stats when Chad Schutte kind of hooks me up. It may take a little while to upload them as it normally does. Because he's wanting to sit down there and celebrate as well.
You bet.
The team's cheering now as Coach talks to him. One thing I love seeing about this is this kind of win. Obviously, West Branch wanted to rush the football. Obviously, they wanted to be physical and get an identity of we're going to come at you. And let's see if other teams can do that to them.
Yeah.
But they did it in the first game.
I think they accomplished what they set out for. You know, like you alluded to earlier. You know, you need to set the tone early.
Yes.
And I think we did. I mean, we gave up some big plays, but those can be corrected. I mean, there was various reasons for that.
There are various reasons for that. But, again, those are some of the plays. You also got to give credit to West Liberty. This is going to be a football team you're going to hear from. Again, they are a 2A football team just like West Branch is a 2A football team. These two districts could find a matchup. Geography can play a role well, I'm not trying to put a cart before a horse because it's one game, but if they both can somehow do well, make the playoffs at the end of the season, you might see them again.
Yeah, well, I think Coach is kind of like we talked about before the game too, is Coach Dumont is just trying to put together the pieces that he has.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He's trying to piece it together, and he's a good coach. I don't care what you say, he's a good coach.
Just waiting here for them to break down. You can't fault Coach Hughes for wanting to talk a little extra with this team tonight. What a special, special win for him. Special win for this team because last year it was just a kind of a different year. A 3-7 football team at West Branch hasn't happened since the 1970s. The team's getting together now to finish it. Sooner we'll try to get to one of these guys, either Coach Hughes or Keaton Gates might be first. You guys will alert me from down there. We'll get there. But, man,
you know,
different 3-7, it's not even in my realm anymore.
Jason, something you said last night, too, that I was thinking about is that, my goodness, you got to respect these kids for getting through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sticking with it. These are the ones that stuck with it. So, hats off to them.
Real quick here, final stats in. West Branch, 371 yards. 70 yards of total offense, 371 on the ground, 1 yard passing, negative 1 yard passing. So all rushing. Keaton Gates, 23 carries, 274. The biggest chunk, a 76-yard touchdown run in the second quarter. Take that back.
Who was the second leading?
Cooper Gates' brother had 16 for 48 with a touchdown. Brennan Dale, 1 carry, 12 yards, 1 touchdown. Nolan Staker, 5 carries, 23 yards and a touchdown. Brandon Peterson, 1 rush for 17 yards. Bears held the Comets to just 44 yards. 44 yards rushing. They passed for 286. So if you're wanting to find something to look back on, there's something the Bears are going to work on. What do we got down there? Looks like I'm looking for Matt and Jerry saying, let's get him somewhere.
Somebody's interviewing Coach Hughes over there right now.
I got Matt's hand right now. Looks like we've got Keaton Gates with sideline Jerry. You got him?
We got him.
Go.
We got him. You know, that's something West Liberty wasn't able to do. 274 yards, 3 touchdowns, Keaton. Not a bad opening day.
Yeah, not bad at all. I didn't know it was that many. I knew it was a lot, but not that many.
Well, I tell you, and you know, we were just talking, the offensive line, you know, they've been making improvements all during the month of August, and they came through for you tonight.
Yeah, Ronnie's been getting them right. They know how to get in the trenches and work. They've been putting the work in, yeah. Big time.
Well, great. Well, as far as, you know, prepping for West Liberty, as far as with running back, so forth like that, did you do anything special?
I mean, no, I just did what the coaches told me. Me and Coop been switching off a little bit.
and just run behind my blockers and go.
Well, and that was obvious. We were really remarking, sometimes you didn't kick it into full gear, but you just followed your blockers and you picked up a lot of yards that way.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you just gotta slow down and wait for the blocks to open up, and you go. And then you kick it into 4 high and go.
4 high.
Very good. Well, Keaton, congratulations, great game, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week.
Yep, thank you. Go Bears.
Hey, Jerry, if you guys have got a chance,
we got Coach Hughes
Coach
here.
Hughes. Tell him about the 371 yards rushing.
Well, Coach, we just want to know, did you have fun tonight?
Oh, man, I had so much fun. It was great to be on the sidelines. It was everything I expected. The feeling just from when we did the walk and everything that came about it, I think I had a lump in my throat for probably the first 15 minutes I was up here because I was just trying to take in every moment that I could. And seeing Jenny and Butch's family up there by the statue, I mean, it was just one thing after the next thing. I was like, man, you guys got to quit hitting me with stuff like that. This is, you're going to have your head coach, crying before the game. So it was awesome. It was a beautiful night. The kids played hard. We got challenged, but we overcame the challenges, and ultimately we got what we wanted, which was a win.
And it was a hard-hitting game on there, but a clean game.
It was. They played hard. We played hard. We did what I wanted to do. I was so proud of our kid because that was the one thing when I got this job and when they asked me what we were going to do, we have to build an offense that can control the trenches. We got to be able to run the ball. I don't think we had a passing yard tonight. I'm not sure.
-1.
We had a pass, but we certainly did run the ball well. Yeah, -1. Well, that wasn't by purpose, but we are going to have to pass the ball to win it consistently as we move forward. But tonight, it was all about establishing who West Branch is and that tough, hard-nosed brand of football.
Well, in that offensive line, they've been making improvements the whole month of August, and they really came through for you tonight.
They certainly did. From left to right, all those guys, they are a family. They really are. They're like a sub-family of our overall family. Those guys are tight-knit. They communicate well. They do things together, and they believe in each other. And that's the start of everything. When you believe in those guys that are beside you, you can do amazing things. And that's one thing that we're starting to do on this football team is believe in one another. And I hope that carries us a long way.
Got two things for you from up here, Jerry.
With the kids about as far as, they've done all the work, all the hard work preparation, and they go out and have some fun and perform tonight.
Yeah, and they did. They need it tonight. It's been a long summer, and it's been a long fall, and they were tired of hitting each other. They were tired of that monotonous, just same thing every day. They needed to see another team. So this was exactly what they need. I think they're going to have a renewed passion for the season, and I just can't wait to go out there and play Regina next week.
Well, we'll be looking forward to it again. Congratulations on win number 1 of many for the Bears.
And give him the cookie.
Thank you.
I think he's got it.
All right. That's Coach Matt Hughes, a victorious head football coach in his first game as a West Branch Bear. Officially on the sidelines, anyway.
Who's 33?
33 is Staker, as you're looking at it. Well, let's close up shop here, Jerry and Wayne. As always, it's fun working with you guys. You make it easy for all of us newbies. You've got good stories, you've got good passion, and most importantly, you've got love for West Branch football.
You can say that again. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
And Jerry Flagel, thank you. He's not listening right now, but he and Matt, he'll be coming up here in a second. But
He's probably looking for more cookies.
Well, I got a couple left up here.
Okay.
But we won't close you out, won't hold you up anymore. But again, from West Branch, the Bears victorious 35-21. Keaton Gates 274 yards rushing, the 5th greatest single game rushing performance of all time. And I can tell you right now, he would tell you it's not his game. It was the guys up in front of him. And that's a family, and that's what it takes. And what it takes is more points than the other team tonight at work for West Branch. But stick with us next week. The Bears travel. It's not going to get any easier with rivalries. Regina's next week, and it's at Regina. That's one of the top-ranked teams in 1A, and they return a boatload of people. So, Wayne, thank you. Jerry, thank you. And Bear fans, thank you. Until the next time, the Bearcast on WestBranch.Football. Go Bears!